You
Live
do.
Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers game. We still got about 14 minutes or so we're chatting it up about the Milwaukee Bucks for now. Head coach fired, and we're good. Y'all good to continue conversation, guys.
What were you saying, James? You think it's Nick Nurse?
I think it's Nick Nurse. I don't see how you fire a recent champion coach and not bring in someone with a little bit of a championship pedigree, especially when you look at who else is available. And a few of the better coaches have already been scooped up. So I really think it's Nick Nurse. I don't, and Giannis has respect for Nurse because Nurse was the first one who built the wall uh,
Mm-hmm.
in the Eastern Final series. And I was saying before we went on, I don't think they fire Bud if Giannis didn't sign it off. You're not going to blindside Giannis on a coaching decision. I think they proved it through him, and I'm sure it was a tough decision for everyone involved. And you got to respect what Bud did, but if the players felt like it was time for a change, maybe it was time for a change. And Nick Nurse is a much better in-game tactician than Bud, where Bud has a much.
Oh man, I always felt I felt like Nick Nurse never makes adjustments.
I always think of the boxing one they ran on Curry in those finals when everyone else was hurt for the Warriors. So
Yeah,
I just thought
but
that was a creative little niche. And like I said, when he built the wall against Giannis,
I
I
agree with Nick Nurse being a potential coach, but I also think Frank Vogel could be in play.
another champion. Yeah.
Only because like he's dealt with a LeBron, so he can deal with the Giannis.
Yeah, yeah, he's dealt with the superstars, won a title. Um, it's tough, but like, why I like Nurse is like we make fun, like we were just making fun of. Like Siakam tries to be Giannis on offense sometimes, but Nurse has never had someone like Gian. I mean, no one's really had someone like Giannis, but he had Kawhi for 1 year, and you saw how well that went. So I think he'd be excited to have a superstar again to play with, and then a smart point guard. No offense to Van Fleet, but he's not Drew Holiday
No, he's not.
because yeah, he had a bad year this year shooting the ball, and he's not as good of he's a good defender, but not a Drew level defender. So yeah, I
Well,
think
well, let's just be completely honest, man. Like, and it's not any disrespect to Van Vliet, like you said, but like a lot of his credibility comes from like he closed out the finals for him, but
yeah,
he did it making Boogie switch a pick and roll, and Boogie couldn't move his feet. So I mean,
yeah. That Warriors team was beat to shit with injuries. So yeah, and then he
I
turned
think
off.
y'all should do a quick rebuild.
Mm,
Yeah,
Not
trade
like a
Giannis.
rebuild, but like
a retool.
yeah, retool. Because like I said, like y'all had a lot of talent on that team, but I don't feel like it all fit.
Like who? Who would you get rid of?
Like I would keep like the Wes Matthews, but like I know you Bucks fans may not like this, but y'all might have got all y'all could get from Bobby Portis.
Ooh, sell white tie.
Y'all got all y'all could probably get from Chris Middleton. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money to free up and bring people in.
When he's healthy, Middleton's their crunch time scorer though. That's what's tough, and that's what they went away with against Miami. But in years past, you go to Chris in the crunch time moments, and he's so hit or miss. He has one game where you wonder how anyone thinks he's a second star, and then the next game he drops 30 and hits a clutch three. So yeah, it's a little inconsistent. I just always felt that Chris complemented Giannis really well, their strengths and
Mm-hmm.
weaknesses. I think what honestly hurt the Bucks, and this sounds dumb, but after the championship, when Chris and Drew went to the Olympics right after, that really hurt because Middleton has never really been healthy since. He's had 3 or 4 injuries since then. And because of that COVID season the year before, that he basically played like 2 years straight and got himself hurt. So ever since then, Chris hasn't been the same player. So maybe a whole offseason now where he can recover from his various injuries will do some good.
Are
But
you, as a Bucks fan, willing to waste a year of Giannis's prime to find that out? Like that's my question to all fans. Is like, are you willing to waste a year to find that the answer to that question? I'm not. I wouldn't be.
right, especially because they
And
were title favorites this year or one of the favorites
I'm
this year.
just saying, like, if you were to free up the money, you have. I just think that there are people who are in play for you guys, like maybe a Zach Levine. Maybe a CJ McCollum. Maybe if you free up enough money, a Brad Beal.
I think as old as he is, you got to bring Lopez back.
Oh,
Especially
for sure.
he had. You got to bring Drew back. I don't want to hear any anti-Drew slander.
Oh, he's one of my favorite players in the league. He's the most underrated player in the league.
And then a sad player that I think is going to go is Ingles. I don't think we used him right, and we didn't use him enough. But I think he's going to get paid more elsewhere. Otherwise, I'd love to have Ingles come back. But
I just feel like y'all have to find more time for like Beauchamp.
for Bojan,
Like he has to get in play somewhere.
even Crowder said it. He's like, I don't know why they got me. They didn't play me. And the Bucks are infamous for that, getting a guy mid-season and then shelving him, like Ibaka they did the year before. But I'm hoping for Nick Nurse, and I'm appreciative for everything Bud did, especially after Kidd was a coach. He really brought stability and professionalism to the team.
Hey, you got your championship.
So, yeah, it's tough for him. He'll land on his feet though. I could see him succeeding Pop.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
He's from his coaching tree. He was in San Antonio a long time. He might take a year off because I don't think Pop's retiring this year. But
if barring how much talent they get in the next offseason or so, he'd be a good coach to go to Charlotte.
Because he knows how to win games, and
he knows how to use his talent. That's why I think like Charlotte actually has a little bit of talent. They just don't know what the hell they're doing.
They just keep bringing Clifford back.
Yeah.
What about Toronto? They do like a swap.
Oh, that would be cool though.
I don't think Bud would want to coach Toronto. They don't have enough.
I think he'd rather take time off or go be an assistant.
Oh, JaMychal Green starting in place of Kevon Looney.
Yep. I like it though, because they did this last year a couple times, I think, against Dallas. And Looney still gets his minutes, but I think they're going to try to throw Anthony Davis off his rhythm early because, I mean, JaMychal's a little faster than Looney, a little longer than Draymond.
Yeah, we'll preview this game now. But yeah, sad to see Bud go. Hell of a job. Hope they get Nurse. There we go.
Robert wrote on here, hey guys, heard Dylan Brooks may go to Miami Heat.
I don't think Jimmy Butler will put up with his shit.
But at the same time, if there is a team who's going to sign him, I don't think he's going to go to China like people say, because everyone said that about Westbrook. And it's like desperate teams will sign a guy, even if he's an asshat.
Charlotte will definitely take him.
Charlotte would take him. But Miami's quote unquote Heat culture, maybe they could try to assimilate him and then dump him if he. I think Brooks is going to tone it down. He's going to have to. He's young.
He's going to have to tone it down. He knows that. The only issue is if he tones it down, then we're really going to know how bad of a basketball player he is.
He wasn't this bad either the last couple of years. This was an uncharacteristically bad year for him. Combine that with he started talking more. Coincidence? I don't know.
He started talking and dressing up and like doing all these antics. So it's like, bro. He literally dressed like
that backs up his talking to an extent.
Like
because there's just levels to being an agitator. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna do it, then you have like to me, the best agitator in basketball is not Pat Beverly. It is either Marcus Smart or it's Jose Alvarado.
Not Draymond?
Well, Draymond too, but he's a little bit dirty. I can look at Marcus Smart and Alvarado and say, I never think you do anything dirty intentionally. Like you just play really hard.
I think what Brooks was trying to emulate, though, was Draymond. I think because everyone looks at the Warriors to try to get the formula, and he just decided, and this is speculation, but he just decided that, okay, I'm going to be the Draymond on this team because I have that dog in me. The problem is, like, you're not Draymond. Like, you shoot as well as Draymond, but you don't do all the other things like Draymond. You can't just say you're a Draymond and start punching people in the nuts. Like, Draymond earned that distinction, like good or bad, over years of successful basketball, and he brings so much to the table for the Warriors, which is why he could get away with punching a guy. Not many NBA players could punch a teammate and basically get away with it. And I think Brooks was trying to become that, but he didn't. You got to earn that. And I think this should be humbling because it's rare that you see a team that says we're definitely not bringing back a
That
free
was disrespectful.
the day after the season's over. That was. And they knew that was going to get out.
No, I could see somebody giving him a shot. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. This team may not want him, but a good fit for him would be Cleveland.
If he could shoot, if his shooting gets better, he would be good in Cleveland.
I just feel like Cleveland's a little bit soft, in my opinion.
Just a tad.
There's another soft team.
Robert goes, what did you guys think of Jordan Poole's shot last game?
I think it was fine. I think it was a little blown out of proportion where with these
100%.
With these guys like Poole, Curry, really any of these 3-point shooters nowadays, like a 30-footer and a 28-footer, like it's not a difference. If it's open, it's open. And Poole is hitting that shit. He hit that shit for Michigan in the tournament.
I mean, he does it all the time and nobody says anything. Just because, I mean, I get it. It's a like freaking important time in the game, but it's like it's what he's known that he can do. If you give him the reign to do it, he's going to do it.
I like it. Like, would you rather have that or not get a shot up at the end at all?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, but you have Curry on your team. It's like, yeah, but the defense is zoning in on Curry and everyone thinks that's where it's going. So if you get one of your third best 3-point shooter on your team, a wide open shot.
Yeah, your third best shooter and your second best ball handler. I mean, shit, why not?
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. That's one of those things, if it goes in, it's an iconic shot that they're talking about right now. So, yeah.
I'm just glad he didn't make it because I already feel like Jordan Poole's a little overrated anyway. So, I mean,
you know what's interesting? There's always in NBA media, they always debate Hero and Poole because they're kind of similar. They both got the bag. And Miami's doing just fine without Hero. And you could argue their defense is better without Hero, playing guys like Martin and Strus and all these guys. And Poole, I don't know. I think Poole, that's tough. I think Poole's a little more dynamic than Hero. So I would go slightly Poole there.
Yeah, I would definitely take Poole over Hero. I just feel like he's a better facilitator. I don't know if he's as consistent shooter as Hero, but I think Hero's length. I like his length a little bit, obviously better. But I don't. At least Poole can play the point guard for you for 5 minutes if you needed him to.
I made a song about him. Why is there a song about Tyler Hero and Mo Bamba? Two like average Florida players. I mean, Bamba's not in Florida anymore, but at the time he was.
Now he's just riding the pond for the Lakers.
Well, that's what the Magic do. They get centers and ship them off to LA.
Yeah, they do. They better not send his ass to Houston.
Way to fuck it up, Austin Reeves. The Lakers starting 5 is 1, 2, 3, 6, and Austin Reeves 15. It should have been 4 or 5. Jeez. All right, so the Warriors are 7-point favorites, as you can see on the screen. I honestly kind of like. I would, if I was betting this, which I'm not, I would take the Warriors -7. I think this is a game 2 that they just get hot from. It just feels like one of those bounce back games because it's going to be a long series where they just blow them out.
I agree with it. I think the Warriors win by double digits. They're going to decide to double team Anthony Davis, make the rest of them beat him. I see turnovers for the Lakers, easy buckets for Golden State tonight. Andrew Wiggins has a big game.
Who leads the Warriors in scoring?
Steph Curry, Wardell.
I think Clay's due for a game.
But it just feels like Clay's games nowadays like 30.
I'm going to say Jordan Poole with 38.
Oh, shit. I think D'Lo puts up like a really empty like 28 on like 20 shots.
No, D'Lo had a good game against Memphis. He only give you like one good game a month.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna put up numbers, but it's not gonna be efficient at all. He's so
Yeah.
streaky.
I know Kevin Looney's limited today, even though he's playing. So I wonder how their rebounds are going to be affected by.
That's why I think Wiggins is going to have a good game. When Wiggins decides to go rebound, he can rebound with anybody.
Oh shit! Draymond Green makes the first one. You know, Draymond's dropping 50. No.
Y'all are way ahead
When I
of me.
first read that, I thought it said 3-pointer, but then it was 3-foot layup. I was like, oh, that makes more sense.
Oh no, I'm just reading the screens. Zach. You remember?
Yeah, this is that. Yeah, the thing's way ahead of my TV, so I'm like, oh shit.
Because they're live. So man, whoever updates this basketball stuff, give them props, dog. Because
I remember back in like 2010 how delayed it was, but now it's like as it's happening, it's impressive.
yeah,
The other day I was thinking about players facing other players in their primes, but I was thinking more like elite offensive players versus elite defensive players. I always wanted to see Kobe Bryant in his prime versus Clay in his prime. Like, obviously, Kobe's going to get the better of it. He's the better player. But I don't think people remember how good of a defender Clay was, and then also how easy Clay scored.
Yeah.
Kobe got 50.
I won them a few series.
And then I was thinking prime James Harden versus Tony Allen.
Ooh,
Ooh.
What are we talking about?
I was just thinking the other day, like, elite scorers in their prime versus, like, elite defenders in their prime.
I got you.
Brian,
Like Steph Curry versus Gary Payton type shit.
Yeah, kind of. That'd be a good matchup there, because if
What
somebody was going to chase his ass,
Brian McGrady versus Kawhi.
Ooh,
that'd be a good one.
it would be.
I feel like Kawhi would light him up though on the other end.
Kawhi would, like, no disrespect to Mac, but he was more smooth and skilled.
All right, so I got a 3-leg parlay or 4-leg parlay.
Okay.
Lakers are losing.
Points, rebounds, and assists. Doesn't matter who wins the game.
Oh, okay.
I have points, rebounds, and assists. Over for Anthony Davis, 42.5 total.
Ooh.
I got Jared Vanderbilt over 13.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
That one I would go over.
Yep.
AD, I would go under.
Nah, AD's going over. Stephen Curry over 42.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
I would go under.
LeBron James over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
I would go under.
Anthony Davis gonna get hurt, bro.
Shut up.
What the?
I agree with
Name
that.
me one game he hasn't gotten hurt almost.
He didn't get hurt last game. Stupid.
You
That's
don't
a
know
foul.
that he could have twisted his pinky toe or something.
Oh, what a shot, Curry.
I'm just saying, bro.
Nah, you bugging.
He's like Mr. Glass from that one movie.
You bugging pretty huge.
I made a parlay for the last game when I thought we were going to go live, and it would have hit, but no one will believe me now. But like it was
I believe you.
like D'Lo and Poole. Their numbers were stupid low to score last game. Like D'Lo was like over 11.5 or something
Yep.
stupid, and then Poole was like 15.5, and he had like 16 in the first half.
Andrew Wiggins is such an underrated defender. It's not even funny.
I agree.
He just bodied Anthony Davis and made him his bitch.
Wiggins is a good example though of a guy who didn't give a shit in Minnesota, because why would you? And then he went to a good system, and you can see how good of a player he really is. And it's
He
just
should
kinda
be
crazy.
stupid aggressive against LeBron. LeBron got you traded from Cleveland, bro.
Yeah. This should be a redemption series for him.
That's true. Do you think
I don't know
LeBron
if
could
it's-
have won a title there with young Wiggins and Kyrie? Probably not.
No.
Kevin Love did more than people remember.
Then again, when he was out and he had
The only reason I say
Dellavedova.
yes, James, is because Love never played in the playoffs. He was always fucking hurt.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but in the game 7 they won, he guarded Curry at the end.
Maybe it's LeBron. His power forwards always get hurt.
But we would have got the petty LeBron on Love for 3 years. You either
True.
fit in or you fit out.
And then the next thing you know, Kevin Love is like the spokesperson for mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
It's true.
There's a board for AD.
Jeez, that was That bounce everywhere.
Come on, you can't let him push Wiggins like that.
Can.
Ooh.
Should have gone D'Lo over points, huh?
Yeah.
It was D'Lo 14.5 for points.
See, I would take the over because I think he's going to have a good amount of points. Just
He
on
has to because.
Because Golden State's about to blow the Lakers out, and he's going to
you're
get
so
points in garbage
stupid.
time. It's the truth, bro.
Facts.
Of course it is. This is the same panel that said the Grizzlies are going to win in 7 or 6, by the way. Just so we're clear.
Well, it's not my fault they underperformed.
Oh, the Warriors are...
If they would have let John Morant bring his weapons in, they would have won.
Yeah,
I mean, if we're being honest, if the bigs were there in Memphis, they more than likely would have.
The bigs were there.
They had 2 of their bigs out.
Clark.
AD made Jaren Jackson Jr. look like a fucking minor leaguer.
That's not the truth at
That's
all.
very much the truth. You didn't watch the series. I swear.
No, I think you're a little bit too biased.
Defensively, Jaren Jackson couldn't stop AD.
Because Anthony
Sorry, except
Davis
for one
had
game.
He had so many killer games, huh?
He did.
Well, if you consider what he did killer games, then that just lets me know what you think about. Like, put his stat line against fucking Jokers and tell me that he had a killer game.
Well, Joker's a different player.
Well, then Anthony Davis just is good. He's not great.
I mean, if that's what you wanted to find it as, be my guest.
Great is what Jimmy Butler did.
You got to drop 50 in order to be great. My bad.
Kind of do.
No, you don't. It's the most idiotic shit ever.
Not.
You have to have an all-time playoff performance in order to be considered great.
Does Anthony Davis have a playoff performance that you'll remember?
Yeah, it was Game 6 Pelicans against Golden State. What? What's so funny?
The sorry fucking Pelicans. He had a performance for the Pelicans.
Yeah, bro. He had a performance for the Pelicans. Why does
Did
it
he
matter
win
who
the
he played
game?
for?
Did
Yeah,
he
they
win the
did.
game?
Yeah, they did. It pushed it to Game 7.
Man. Anthony Davis' career as a Pelican should be erased from his history, but those teams were so fucking bad.
Right, and they pushed the Warriors to fucking 7. What are we arguing about here?
But did they win?
No, they lost in 7. Good stuff.
Well, there we go.
Oh, I got you. Wins and losses only.
I mean, Kevin Durant's
This is
foot
the worst
wasn't on
fucking
the-
panel.
Hold on,
Kevin
you
Durant's
keep
foot
shooting
wasn't
down
on
our
the line.
criteria.
Well, because you guys keep fucking changing the goalpost. First, you have to score 60, right? And then I give you a fucking all-time performance. But did they win the series? Nope. Well, then he's fucking trash.
He is.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just saying. James Harden had 45 points the other day when he didn't have to share the ball.
James Harden also went like 1 for fucking 17 against the Warriors in game what? What, game 7?
In a bunch of games against the Warriors. What are you talking about?
Right. So why are you trying to say all-time great performance or great player? But
No, I'm talking about on Monday, what he did against Boston.
yeah, he had a great game against Boston.
And then he had to play a real basketball game with Embiid, and then he had like 8 points.
He's an ISO player, dog.
How the hell Jason Tatum only scored 7 points and you get your ass beat?
Team stepped up.
See, I don't even want James Harden on anywhere on my Rockets at all.
Somebody made fun of me today because I said I would rather not make the playoffs than have James Harden. They're like, if you get James Harden, you'll go to the playoffs. I was like, I don't give a fuck about the playoffs. I don't want to go to the playoffs if it means he comes back.
If going to the playoffs is a fucking goal for your franchise, then you don't. Then you're shit. Like
That's my point. It's like you're setting the future ablaze, and it made the past 3 years fucking worthless.
It's because they're okay with mediocrity. It's like, oh, if we're there, then we're in. It's like, look at Minnesota. We're supposed to do. Woo, you made it. You got freaking your ass beat by fucking Denver.
not only are they celebrating, they're fucking jumping up on the table, fist pumping like Kobe because they won a playoff game.
And they're
Or
so
playing game.
pot committed in what they're doing. in Minnesota, and that's all they can do.
For me, I ain't gonna lie. Minnesota this year, they had a lot to. If I had Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns on my team, I probably would have rooted to that we made it to the playoffs. 'Cause if you didn't make shit after that, you're destined for trash.
I don't know how their GM still has a job.
Way to ruin the trajectory of one of the up and coming teams in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You just wasted Anthony Edwards.
And we got OKC, who has been very patient with their assets. And look what happens. I'd rather be OKC right now.
Oh, for
With
sure.
a fucking shitload of picks and some really, really youthful talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
SJ finished fifth in MVP voting.
SG is a dog, man.
It's even weirder to know. It's like you don't even know how good that team could be because you don't know what Chet is.
Mhm.
True.
Oh, I forgot about it.
Yep.
Remember when he said he was going to be the best player in the world a couple months into his rookie year?
Yeah, and then twisted his ankle.
A simple ankle twist and the kid's done for the year.
If Chet is a good player, then they legit have a big three to build around.
Mm-hmm.
Shea, Jalen, and Chet.
They can win a lot of games next year, I feel on that. Well, even Jalen Williams.
That's what I'm saying. He's a legit. I mean, he'd be second best player. That dude could fucking hoop.
Yeah.
They actually have two Jalen Williams on that team.
Yep.
Right, but the better Jalen Williams, and then you have
The lesser
Giddy.
Jalen Williams.
You have Dort. You have Giddy,
Yeah.
Poku.
Didn't they win 50 games next year?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a
The
big
West is gonna be stacked next year, bro.
Kevin Durant fully with the Suns. Probably a new
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They'll retool.
Who gets Lillard?
The Bucks.
What? Maybe the Pelicans don't shit the bed the second half of the season.
Oh yeah.
That's all on Zion.
Who knows what Dallas is gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, Kyrie's not going anywhere, I'm pretty sure.
And y'all damn sure better be scared of them boys from Houston. That's all the fuck I could tell you.
Goon Squad. We're gonna get Victor. What's your mama's name? And then it's done.
Goaltending.
Yeah, I was opening.
He
Wait, what time you guys got?
5-12
5-12.
Okay, cool. We're all at the same spot.
409.
in the
What?
third quarter.
No, just kidding.
In the third quarter.
I don't know. I'm seeing a replay, so I can't.
Oh,
think I'm
Uh,
ready.
Poole is an actor.
Austin Reeves got the one leg sleeve.
I'll fuck with that.
I do too.
They're about to
I know
inbound.
the
camera
one
went
leg
out.
sleeve. So I can't
Grab the
get
ball! That
Oh,
boy, Vandy.
one.
Oh, that's Rui. Never mind.
it in the face.
Rui Hachimura is a very fucking underrated player as well.
Well, I was about to say he's good for Gonzaga player because Gonzaga players don't always
He's good for a Gonzaga.
do well in the NBA.
I like that. Isn't
I'm a back out, Nick, and I'll be right back.
DiVincenzo? Yeah, dude.
DiVincenzo's Villanova.
Oh, Villanova. That's right. Ah! Very, very trash player, in my opinion. I can't stand
Villanova
that guy.
guys are scrappy. I mean, Kyle Lowry's Villanova, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Brunson. Like, they're
Yeah.
never super
Stars.
duper stars, but, like, they're
Very, very valuable pieces, I'd say. Robert said, "What does Dallas do next year? They don't trade Luca for
you
anybody.
can't have Luka miss the playoffs again. And if you do, he's done. Like, he's
Yeah.
gone. Jason Kidd's not a good coach. I'm sorry. Jason Kidd's not a bad coach if you want to be decent. But I don't ever see Jason Kidd being a championship winning coach because he's too stubborn.
And very, very set in his ways.
Yeah, and he's too old school too. Like with the Bucks, he did some stupid shit. He did some good shit. Like he,
Bro, remember when he spilled that drink on purpose on the ground to give himself a timeout?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty clever though.
It was, but I was like, nobody's fooled here, bro. We all know you did that on purpose.
Then he introduced Point Giannis, so like he does some things well, but then he was like on defense. He was like, make him throw curveballs, no fastballs. I'm like, dude, what the fuck does that mean in basketball?
The fuck does that even mean, Kobe Bryant?
But yeah, I don't know. They have no depth. You have two guys who can score the hell out of the ball, but don't play defense. I think there's a ceiling for that with those two. Unless you got, and I know they want Chris Middleton. I actually think Chris Middleton would fit that team pretty well. I just don't see.
He's got to go, man. For his price tag?
I wouldn't say, but might be the minority.
For his price tag?
See, Calvin's saying that because he wants Lillard.
No, I'm not saying that because of that. I'm saying you can get two players who can score as effectively as Chris Middleton can for the price tag. You can, 100%.
Who?
I don't know what their current free agent list looks like, but I'm guaranteed you can.
Yeah.
No, Pascal Siakam would make that team worse.
No, a healthy Chris, I think, would.
I just want Siakam over there, so then James has to root for him.
I don't mind Siakam.
I know, but I just want it because then that can
he
make
ends up on your team.
I'll get a Siakam.
See, it's already started.
Can somebody please explain to me why Steve Kerr is not playing Jonathan Kuminga?
Because he doesn't have as much faith in him as you do.
But
Yeah,
Kuminga's fast and he's big, and they're beating.
That's how you beat the Lakers is by fucking running.
They're faster and bigger than Golden State, so you figured that would be the one time Kuminga would help you.
That's how you beat the Lakers is by running, like getting out and running. They suck at transition defense. Because unless LeBron's within earshot, he's not running to block that shit. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, it looks like Jonathan Kuminga agrees with you, Zach, because before the game he tweeted, laugh out loud anyway, game 2, let's go.
See?
That's better.
Love it when players are tweeting out before games.
He goes, it's still tough to lock in every single time. It's still tough to smile every time.
All right, he sound like a bitch.
This was when a reporter asked him about how he feels. They asked him and Jordan Poole how they feel about their minutes being pushed back.
You sound like a bitch. Go out there and do your job, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling sorry for you.
How many millions you making?
I mean, that's kind of that shut up and play stuff, Calvin. I want my players to be able to express
Like, be
their-
honest, bro. You're going to tell me that DiVincenzo offers you more than Kuminga.
I'm not saying that I think that.
No, I'm saying, like, you should be on the fucking court.
My problem is don't fucking tell the reporter and us. Go talk to Steve Kerr.
He did.
Not bullshit. I don't believe it. He gets around Steve Kerr, and Kerr's like, "You happy with the minutes?" He's like, "Yeah, coach, for sure, I'm good."
He doesn't really stretch the floor where DiVincenzo hypothetically does.
How are they going to say him and Jordan Poole when have problems with what's going on right now? I'm sure Jordan Poole, of all people, would have talked to him.
Yeah,
You
Jordan
got
Poole gets like
punched
30
in the-
minutes a game though. What do we?
They're griping about their roles, Calvin, not the minutes.
I bet you if Iguodala's sorry ass wasn't hurt, he'd be playing.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I don't understand what there's to gripe about. Like genuinely, look, go watch the first fucking game. Jordan Poole shot like 12 threes.
He lit y'all's ass up in the first half.
Yeah, he had 6
Say
made
minutes.
threes. What?
He's talking about his role on the team, is what he said. He's not complaining about his minutes. It's literally an article.
I'm not. You and me are arguing the same fucking thing
No,
right
we're
now.
not. No, we're
I
not.
don't think y'all are.
Okay, all right, for sure.
He wants more shots.
No, I think he wants more of a facilitating role.
He says
Pass
he
the
wants-
ball, bitch.
He says he wants just more of a way for him to catch his rhythm faster than what he's using him as. I'm guessing. I'm trying to paraphrase this whole damn paragraph he gave this reporter because I don't feel like reading it.
Ham's mic'd up. Yeah, baby, stay healthy.
I say we just mic them all up and then let them talk shit on there, and then we'll go back and listen to it.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
My
I
coach
wish they would release the
got
full
fired.
game.
Yeah, the full audio.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get fired here too. So let's win this shit.
The funniest, I wish that we could have heard the 80s basketball mic'd up.
Oh man.
Because the stories that those guys tell is like, I would love to have heard that shit in real time.
Well, even the '90s, like with the Last Dance, they let some of it out, but I think they held a lot of that back. Especially shit
Yeah.
Jordan would say.
Charles Barkley had told this story one time about Larry Bird, and I wish I could have heard it. He said that Larry Bird was cussing, like, but to himself. And then Charles Barkley was like, "What is your problem?" And he's like, "Y'all are disrespecting me tonight." And they're like, "What are we doing to disrespect you?" And he's like, Larry Bird looked over at Charles Barkley and said, "Y'all are honestly going to get a white boy to guard me?" I was like, "That's fucking funny."
I mean,
Rui.
Okay. Let's check the live line. Let's see what DraftKings. Warriors still minus 4.5.
That's crazy.
And they're down 5. That's all right.
As they're down 5, they're minus 4.5.
Up 3.5 now. Over under is 223.5.
Over. No, actually under. Because the Lakers don't win if it's a high scoring game.
It's not going to be a high scoring game when you got DiVincenzo trying to fucking run off.
Hey, DiVincenzo has a ring. He was hurt the whole playoffs, but yeah.
I've never been a fan of his. I thought he was fucking overrated.
I wish the Bucks could have got more for him when they traded him, though. All they got was Ibaka and second rounders.
Yeah, they should have gotten significantly more.
No, that's about what I would have given up.
I'm not saying that that's a bad amount to give up for. I'm saying they should have gotten more.
Yeah, I just think it was their only real trade asset that year that they were willing to trade. Woo! That was fucking. Is that cool?
This is ridiculous. Kuminga needs to be guarding LeBron right now.
Bro, they got Devin, whatever his name.
They got Moses Moody.
Well, that wasn't.
Moody!
That wasn't cool. Who made that three?
The funny thing is
That was Moody.
the funny thing is though that Looney is playing injured and he's gonna get a lot more time and everything.
Happy Jake!
You know what I was thinking about the game during game one is like the Warriors had the 1 or 2 year rebuild when they bottomed out when everyone was hurt. But like, can you imagine if that was a better draft class or if they got a better pick than Wiseman?
Oh, they botched both of those drafts.
Right, and it didn't really matter. It's kind of like the Cavs too when they got Anthony Bennett, and then they won a title.
That was
later.
dope.
Who else is in that class?
The Anthony Bennett one.
Yeah.
Oladipo, Giannis.
Oh, yeah.
But at the time, like Giannis wasn't.
Yeah, Giannis was not a number 1 overall pick.
I honestly remember at the time I thought Oladipo should go 1, and
What a pass, DiVincenzo. Still don't like you.
I still don't like you.
Dennis Schroeder was in that draft.
Let's see, we had Anthony Bennett, Victor Oladipo, Otto Porter Jr.,
Aaron Gordon or no?
What time you got on your game, Zach?
Cody Zeller.
36 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Dang, all these dudes suck.
What do you got?
I got 12.
I got 10. Oh wait,
How did
now.
y'all get so far ahead of me?
What, on seconds?
How did you get behind?
I didn't touch the TV.
That's a bad shot, but LeBron made it work.
LeBron James!
Analytics don't like that, but LeBron does. Oh yeah, give it to DiVincenzo for the heave. At least he shot it. I think it's the most bitch move when players don't shoot the half-court heave because they want to protect their three-point percentage.
Yeah.
I might just shoot it.
Am I missing something? Is Gary Payton hurt?
No, you just played like ass game 1.
He's still better than Moses Moody. Like, Gary Payton Jr. is an elite defender.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who is legit out of that 2013 draft?
Giannis.
Rudy Gobert.
Otto Porter.
Rudy Gobert.
There.
Wasn't Bradley Beal in that draft too?
No, he was.
No, dude, this whole draft is like straight ass, dude. CJ McCollum's probably like one of the best ones in here. Like Steven Adams is in here.
Yeah, CJ was a
I
dog.
feel like the second
Steven-
round was better
I mean,
than.
of course, Giannis is the best, but still, like,
Steven
but no-
Adams feels like he's been around forever, and he's only like 28.
Right. Feels like he's 38.
y'all remember Sergei Karasev?
Oh yeah.
Who do you play for?
He got drafted by Cleveland, bro.
Don't remember.
Shabazz Muhammad, Utah.
Paz Muhammad.
Hey,
Hey,
Like that dude, he didn't live up to his potential. I thought Shabazz Muhammad was going to be good.
I thought
yeah, he was
so
in the
too.
Bucks for 1 year. When they had it.
Lucas Nogueira, Boston Celtics.
Oh yeah, Lucas Nogueira had that big dumbass afro. He's the one who pulled his pants down when he played for Toronto at the free throw line.
Gorgie Dang, Utah Jazz.
He still plays in the league?
Yeah, somewhere.
He's somewhere.
Mason Plumlee's not bad.
Doesn't Gord? No, never mind. That's Bismack.
Andre
Wait, no, me-
Robertson.
Oh yeah, Mason. Miles
Who the hell is this? Livio Jean Charles?
Did he get drafted by Milwaukee?
Oh, OJC.
Yeah.
It says San Antonio. Oh, French League.
How many players are fucking drafted that haven't come over to the league yet, but they're like overseas players? That's what I'm curious about.
Oh man.
Shoot, the Rockets had one for the longest. Sergio Llull, that dude's freaking scared to come to the damn league.
All the greats of all time would tell you that if Arvinas Sabonis didn't do that, he might be the greatest center to ever live.
That boy there. I
All right,
remember-
DraftKings live points total. Andrew Wiggins is at 12.5. DiVincenzo they have at 5.5. I'd still probably take the under.
Me too.
I don't know. He facilitating right now. He might get that in assist.
Jordan Poole 11.5 seems low.
Yeah, it does.
LeBron 34.5. Rui 13.5. I'm not gonna take that.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
Steph is 29.5. Then you have the Warriors minus 3.5. So, no respect to the Lakers start.
See, times like this is why we question head coaches. Because, like, why was Clay on the bench for so long?
I think you get the rest out of the way, you know.
Well, that's what I'm thinking too. But
Right, don't they have Clay guarding D'Angelo?
no,
I thought so.
I don't know who's guarding.
Steve Kerr likes to match up minutes a lot with people.
They need to do what they did last year. If LeBron's on the court, Wiggins is on the court. Like, Wiggins just took like 2 months off, bro. Your legs are fresh.
Should be at least.
Darvin, how do you feel about the first quarter?
Nice pop up, Wiggins.
Hold on, how fucking far ahead are you? I'm looking at a bullshit Chick-fil-A commercial.
I know. I'm where Zach's at. I looked up and I'm like, it's Chick-fil-A, dude.
Austin Reeves is shooting a floater.
That's because Calvin.
Yeah. You and me are at 11:30 around there, James. Yeah.
I'm
Terrible
surprised
shot,
they-
Curry.
This bullshit.
I thought the Warriors would come out with a little more of a statement. But
You know what? I'm just gonna follow this damn screen.
Control it.
Oh, come on.
I like Looney. Man. Like,
I like Looney too. He's a star in his role. He's good for that team.
has LeBron rested yet?
No, he
I
doesn't
don't
say
think
that.
so.
I thought that was blocked.
Oh boy. Wenyan Gabriel's finally getting minutes, and I'm so happy about that.
Everybody he plays for gets cheerful for him, and then they cut him, and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, I don't know. He played really decent at the end of the regular season for us. When we played him.
Woo!
He did that for Portland. He did that for Sacramento. He did that for New Orleans.
Shit, should have taken the over on DiVincenzo. He just got half of it.
Yeah, you're very hopeful that he's going to score again in the next 3 quarters.
It's true. I didn't take it. Oh, good rebound, Rui.
Oh boy, Rui.
Rui and Reeves have such a good two-man game.
I know, bro. I love it.
It's such a random pairing.
It's like fucking orange juice from like 2K16.
Oranges? RJ Mayo?
No. There was a storyline mode that you could play as these 2 guys that when they were like on, they were called orange juice. It was super corny.
Oh, good hands.
I
There's
miss
a
OJ
DiVincenzo
Mayo.
now. OJ Mayo was so good.
I don't know what drugs he did to get banned. But
Yeah, Kurt, I need you to start scoring a little bit, maybe.
wow.
He's trying. They're not giving him a chance to.
Let's play. Who is the douchiest courtside fans in the NBA?
Who has the douchiest? Toronto.
Look at you just had that ready.
Oh yeah.
I was
This man
thinking about
fucking
it.
hates the Raptors, dude.
You mean like Drake or like?
All of them. Especially
All of them.
You know who's they're like douchey by appearance, but they seem like they're pretty cool? Is Miami's fans. Because like there's always some chick like dressed in a fucking ball gown like she's Cinderella.
It's true. It's true.
But somebody says she's like married to some stupid fucking rich guy and she's like some like world renowned opera singer or some shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But
Let's
I was
talk
like,
about
you don't
that
have
shit.
to dress like Cinderella when you come to
Yeah.
the game.
It's like a quinceañera dress or.
She has
Oh, Phoenix. They have douchebag fans. They're all
Yes.
like super unnaturally tan.
The Nuggets do too. I can't say Nuggets fans. All 7 of them.
I think Phoenix will take it from me.
Don't you say shit about the Nuggets, Calvin.
I'm saying
They're
shit.
pro Nuggets.
This part of SOG is all on the Nuggets bandwagon. So I don't know
Yeah.
about
Taking
you.
the West.
Nah.
Day one. Day one since day one.
You made it.
Mile
Yeah.
high.
Y'all
280.
bugging. You stupid.
There's actually a video that Nick
Look
put
at
up yesterday that'll let you know how much we think he'll fuck the Lakers up.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
make it
I hope that's the case. I hope we get to see it.
I mean, we probably
well,
won't,
we
but-
can't because Golden State's gonna win this series.
For sure. Golden State's got to win a game at home before we can talk about them winning a series. Okay, just chill out.
Well, there's still a good 9 left in this.
We all know. Listen, Calvin, listen. I've had many a disappointed basketball evenings on account of watching Golden State, especially beating the shit out of the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know how bad they're going to beat you until about the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. From the 5-minute mark of the third quarter until the end of the third quarter, just know your Lakers are their bitch.
Okay,
And
for
there's
sure.
nothing you can do about it.
For sure. What happened in game 1?
They went off.
Crazy.
When 5 minutes to the third, we gotta see what the score is before and clock it.
Yeah, let's see what we'll see.
From mid-third, about 6 minute watch. You're going to make y'all their bitch.
Now you're expanding the goalposts again. See?
You could do 4 minutes and 30 seconds for all I give a shit. You're still a bitch.
Let's do that.
You guys gotta bet something on this.
No, because then he's going to want me to eat something spicy or
It's gonna be the mayonnaise coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
No, I'll make it simple. I'll make it simple. You name what you want me to do, and I'll name what I want you to do. And if we both can't agree, then we both can't agree.
No, because I don't even give a shit. Like, I don't get enjoyment out of that. I just want you to know that I was right. And I'm not even going to bring it up to you, but later on this afternoon when you go to sleep, just when you lay your head on your
It's
pillow,
afternoon, bro. It's already 9 o'clock.
tonight when you go to sleep, when you lay your head on that pillow, I just want you to know it's like, damn it, he was right. He saved me from drinking mayonnaise and coffee.
Love is special. Tennessee's special.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know what's fucked up? I seen an interview that Will Levis did, and I got to thinking, if they wouldn't have hyped this guy up so much, people actually might have liked him.
He might have been like a Josh Allen, like, oh, maybe we should take a flyer on this kid.
Exactly.
But yeah, he did get
He was not out of bounds, you fucking...
overblown.
I'm glad he ended up where he went. All right.
Me too. Oh, fuck the Houston
It-
Texans
Oh,
after the
because
next
it's in
20
your
years.
division.
It double fucked Tennessee with them wanting CJ. We got him, and then they had to settle on Will Levis.
Oh, yeah, and you have Anthony Richardson in your division too. 2 guys I think would be the best.
I just want to say Austin Reeves is one of the coldest white boys in the NBA.
You ain't lying. That was a nasty pass by Steph.
Shit, so you
Holy.
got 3 rookie quarterbacks in your division. I just thought of that. I mean, they'll probably start Tannehill. but-
Who's the coldest white boy in the league not named Joker?
Austin Reeves. Or
Oh, I
Alex
don't know
Caruso.
about that. Yeah, I think it's Caruso, maybe.
It's one of those two.
Who's the white boy for Atlanta?
Grayson Allen.
Hurt?
Grayson,
Well,
shut up. We're not doing
Sounds bad.
Grayson
We count
Allen.
are we counting Europeans or
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
Luka,
true.
maybe?
Luka?
Yeah, Luca's got to be up
I
there.
think it's Luka? Yeah.
Because we're counting Europeans. Yeah.
If you're not counting Europeans, it drops off a cliff.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because then you lose Jokic, you lose Luka.
You lose Jokic, you lose Doncic, you lose Sengun.
Ben Simmons. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, he's Australian.
LeBron James.
Not European coldest white boy is Franz Wagner.
He's German.
Oh, he's pretty. Yeah.
But he's from here.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't believe that. He looks European.
Well, if you say his name like Franz Wagner. But Franz, yeah, he's German. 6'10". Holy shit.
I just don't want to give that title of coldest white boy not from Europe to Tyler Hero. We can't
To
do
Zeller.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving that to him.
Zeller.
Yeah, he's from Berlin. Wagner. But yeah, he went to Michigan, so I kind of thought he was a Midwestern kid too.
that. Yeah, that's why I thought that.
Damn, that's an interesting.
Is it
Well,
needed
oh wait,
to-
think about the Jazz. Who do they have? Walker Kessler.
Go through the whole roster.
Yeah, who's on the Jazz roster? Kessler's actually not bad one. So
Jordan Clarkson's essentially white at this point, right?
No, he's Filipino.
It's Filipino.
No, but essentially.
No.
That's in Utah, or
Yeah.
I'll never forget. And I probably
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
In 20 seconds, I'm going to know exactly what they're talking about.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron's not fucking around. Well, I'll never forget Jazz fans. I went to a Jazz Bucks game when I lived out there, and George Hill came in and he had just played for the Jazz. He gets a light applause, and then freaking what's his name? Corver comes in and they give him like a standing ovation. I'm like, the dude barely played for you guys.
I'm just glad that I don't have to see LeBron James on Twitter this season.
You posted like the other day.
Well, no, I was like whenever he didn't make it that one year, and he was like, "This is never."
Oh yeah, he was in
happening
playoff
again.
mode.
I'm not gonna. I need to activate playoff. I'm like, bro, you're on the sofa. Like, chill the fuck out, though. Like, I get it. You're one of the greatest, but
Activate player.
just stop.
What does Curry have to do to be considered in that conversation?
I think
Can-
Curry's top 15, top 10.
I think Curry should be recognized as a top 10 player already, but it's going to be closer to the 10.
But I mean, I don't know. I hate this argument.
Could he do it?
I hate it too, but I think it goes without question in saying that Steph Curry is a top 2 point guard of all time.
I see that. I have no problem with like that statement. I have a problem with like what we're actually defining because people will say, "Oh, he's top 2 all time because he's so damn good." Well, just because he's so damn good,
You
doesn't
have
make
to
you a top 10
consider
player of all
Curry
time.
to be. You have to consider Curry to be a top 10 talent of all time because he has the resume to support
Okay.
it. And how many fucking people can honestly say, "I changed the way we play basketball"?
Right.
I was about to
So
say that.
you clarified by saying the word talent, and that's all I needed to hear to agree with you.
And I would say he's arguably the best shooter.
Oh,
Three-point
for
shooter.
sure.
But when you're talking about like greatness, I think that's a different conversation.
Well, if you say
Really?
you're the best 3-point shooter ever and you've won 4 titles, I think that's
Oh, dude.
I mean, and you
please
look
don't
at,
be hurt, Vandy.
you look at people that like the way they play the game now. It's pretty much like Curry. I mean, if you go to these youth games,
basketball.
they're over here chunking up threes like Curry. Like,
Please don't be hurt, Vandy.
He really did change a lot of how the game is played, and that definitely, I think, is
That has to matter.
It does. It does. He's a top 10 talent without question.
And I used to despise Curry. He used to annoy the shit out of me, but
Ooh.
I mean, they get Durant on their team, and it's still Curry's team when you have Kevin Durant on your team. I think that says something too.
I think that says more about Kevin Durant than it does Steph Curry, though.
It doesn't, because if you really know basketball, I can tell you with 100% certainty, as true as those statements are that you guys just made, those Golden State teams will not have won rings without Kevin Durant. He was the best player on those teams.
Right, but he's so passive when it comes to leadership.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. Follow my lead.
Doesn't always work like that.
Yeah, they followed his fucking lead to 2 championships.
They won a championship before he got there.
I get that. But don't forget, they went to get him. He didn't go ask him to play there.
I understand.
I don't know if the Warriors like won the title this year. I think there'd be a lot of those conversations. Fair or not.
Well, I just feel like the top 3 point guards, at least that's easy. It's Magic, it's Curry, it's Stockton, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then I probably have to throw Isaiah Thomas, maybe.
Steve Nash.
No, what the fuck did you win?
What do you mean? He's the best.
That
player in the
statement
league for
could
10
not have
years.
been more clear. What the fuck did you win?
2 MVPs.
Oscar Robertson over those guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you have those older guys like Oscar. Stockton's numbers are just so nobody will ever get to those.
Well, because Stockton remained ridiculously healthy for like 20 years.
Yeah.
That's
And that's
not
not
his
a knock on
fault.
him. No,
That's
it's
bad.
not a knock at all. I'm just saying like that's why it's not going to be matched because players don't play that. They play 60 games a year now.
Shit, they fucking rest every damn game they can now.
Right. So you're
Like,
right. I don't think anyone's going to match.
I flew all the way over here to watch my favorite player sit on the bench, and it's like amazing. Man.
It's a problem. I don't
What
know
was
if
it?
shortening the season will help.
What was the word? Load management.
Yeah. I just feel like if they shorten the season to 72, then players would only play 50. Like, I think it would just be
Shit.
proportional.
Jay,
Yeah,
they
so
trying,
what's the point?
they trying to extend it. They trying to do tournaments like they do in Europe.
Man, if they do a mid-season tournament, I'm gonna hate that shit.
Kind of corny.
Half the basketball people I know, and I know a shit ton of them, think the play-in tournament is stupid in itself.
Oh, attaboy, Vandy.
The play
No way.
Fuck the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks lost fair and square, whatever. But you shouldn't have to play the Heat round 1 if you're the 1 seed. Or
Oh, barely. Damn.
like, why does Boston get to play Atlanta? I don't know. And that was because of the play-in.
Yeah.
Because if it
But
wasn't,
also, it worked. It gave people a reason to not tank. Like the Western Conference teams were like, I don't want to go to the play-in and play a good-ass team, or do I stay where I'm at and have to play like Denver in the first round or something?
yeah, I think it achieved what they wanted it to achieve. So
We saw what happened when we ran into that Denver team. Man. Let's
Man.
go Mile High.
5280, man. I got the tat on my neck.
Oh man. All right, here we go. Here's when the Lakers start to unravel.
Dante Diva. Oh no.
Never seen somebody pray for another team's downfall so badly.
We're not praying for their downfall.
No, Nick is. Nick is just waiting for the Lakers to fall.
I don't like the Lakers. They're like the Cowboys to me, so I'm never gonna root for them.
Rui.
Whenever
The only
I see,
time I ever rooted for them was when Kobe was there.
whenever I
Here's
see a
Kobe
car
Bryant.
that has a Lakers sticker and then a Yankees sticker and then a Cowboy sticker, I'm like, all right.
Yep.
That's a half a fag.
Yeah, I see a lot of those though in the city though. Like
Like you see them, like it's
like
like where are you from?
Lakers versus not Lakers, Yankees versus Astros games, I'll always see somebody with a Yankees jersey and they'll have either a Lakers hat or they'll have a Dallas Cowboys hat. And then they'll have like a shirt or opposite of something else. Or like their watch is one of the logos.
It's so common to see somebody around here in Cowboys gear that you just look at it as if they had like an illness or something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just a tism.
Lakers aren't going to win this game if they can't stop him from offensive rebounding. That's for damn sure.
If you grew up in like Alaska, okay, you can root for whoever the hell you want.
Yeah.
But if you grow up, I don't know.
I think that's why I don't like LeBron though, because he's one of those people. He's a
Yeah,
he's
it-
a
and he's a Yankees
Laker,
fan.
Yankee, Cowboy fan. I mean,
Cleveland. Well, except when Cleveland made the World Series, then he was a Cleveland fan. It's
Yeah,
just like
but
you
I
can't
mean, I guess, but
can't have it both ways. You can't say you're a
It's like-
Yankee fan.
for me, it's like if you pick one, fine. But you're picking all of them because they're the big team in there. It's like, dude, you just want to act like you can jump on that cool bandwagon, and it's like, go be a Charlotte fan,
Yes.
go be a Utah Jazz fan. How about
How
that?
dare you?
I just say, like, go pick at least pick one struggle team. We all have a struggle team, all right?
Fuck yeah, we do.
And it's our own.
Exactly. It's just like, come
That's
on.
the
man.
only way you can jump on a for sure bandwagon is if you have a home struggle team. It's like, oh, the Texans suck, but it's okay because I get to root for the Chiefs.
Oh man, like all the Astro fans jumping on the bandwagon. They're like, the other teams need to step up because we've always been great. I'm like, y'all are all new fans.
Where were you,
Bro, I remember when the Astros sucked ass, bro.
Where
We
were you
were
when they were in the
The
NL
last
Central?
Astros. We had our own T-shirts. I got free tickets for just going to school.
I thought that was so funny that the NL Central had 6 teams and all the other ones had. I was like, this is easy math. Just move one of the teams into a different division.
Yeah, get the Brewers out of that division at the
Shut
time.
up.
What?
It would have helped y'all because our division sucks. Yeah.
I think people forget that, like especially Wisconsin sports. Like the Brewers used to be AL, and then the Packers used to be in the NFC South or whatever the hell it was.
Which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, and then the Bucks used to be in the West. Like the whole state is kind of.
Remember the Horns used to be called the Bobcats? Who the hell thought that shit was?
I don't.
Like,
It would be
orange
so much easier if they did that. Like in basketball, like why does our division not just Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, New Orleans, and Memphis
or OKC? I think Memphis should go to the East.
and OKC?
I don't get why I get why Memphis is in the West because of Vancouver, but I think it's been long enough where you can move them over to the East.
Yeah.
Also, take the Timberwolves over there.
Well, then who do you? Well, yeah, if they do expand, like if they added Vegas and Seattle,
Seattle.
yeah, you can move the T-Wolves. You can move. Honestly, like, oh yeah, you gotta leave New Orleans in the West because they're close enough to Houston. But yeah, you can move Minnesota and Memphis to the East.
I think for sure Vegas is getting one. I mean, they're about to take Oakland A's team over there.
That's such a depressing story, though.
What is?
Poor A's fans.
Yeah, bro.
They
Go to Vegas.
suck.
I heard that Seattle. Well, I mean, they got teams still, but a lot of people are saying that city's kind of like declining now.
Yeah.
I think it'll be easier to figure. It's easier to get people to want a team in Seattle when a team like Portland is doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their rival. Like city rivals. Those cities don't like each other.
I mean,
Like,
look
fuck,
at.
man. I wish I had somebody that could beat their ass.
I mean, anything Houston, Dallas is just always good for TV. So that's why I said I want a hockey team here. So we
It
can
could
go-
be fucking. It could be jump rope. And we want
Exactly.
to beat y'all. Beat them.
That's
We
how
hate
Packers fans
that.
feel about Vikings fans, dog.
If they said who could color in the lines the best, come on.
Bring it on. Hey. Oklahoma can have Dallas.
That Minnesota stat was depressing. I don't know if you guys saw that when the Wild got knocked out of the playoffs, but they're 4 teams. They haven't made the finals in 50 years. Or they haven't won the. Wait, it was something. That's not true. The Twins had one. It was some depressing stat that it's been a long ass time since a
I
Minnesota team has
hate
won.
how consistent Klay Thompson is.
Oh, wait, no, the Twins didn't win the 90s. They were in the 80s.
Klay Thompson's the shit.
He's so consistent.
He's a killer.
He is. I wanted him on the Lakers a couple of years ago so bad. I didn't want Steph. I wanted Klay.
Yep.
Charge.
So,
Let's go.
I honest to God think that Klay Thompson and me would be good friends in real life.
You and Klay?
I do.
Yeah. He is sitting down smoking doper too?
Yeah, he is. And so is his dog. And I just think we'd get along.
I'm thinking if I trade you, bitch.
We both have an infatuation with paper planes.
What?
Song or the Oh,
No, an actual paper airplane.
no idea. I don't know. LeBron wasn't centered, but
That's legal guarding position still.
yeah, I still feel like it's right.
I think it's a bad charge or a bad challenge.
A little early.
Huh?
Yeah, a little early for a challenge.
Yeah.
Although,
How many fouls did Wiggins got? 2?
Not LeBron flop. No, I'm just kidding. Just like mess with you.
Oh, Phil Handy got a technical foul.
Who?
It says on the screen, Phil Handy, technical foul. He's an assistant coach.
Still handy, yeah.
Fuck!
No, sounds
Yeah,
dirty.
You
Stop
lost
being
it.
stupid.
Phil Handy.
Yeah.
Why is Phil Handy out there talking shit?
Maybe he bet on the game.
I mean,
Who do you think gets their 5th ring first, LeBron or Steph?
So,
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Why? It's a valid question.
I know it's very valid. My answer is gonna get shit on by 3 people that are sitting here with me. So
I've been shit on
That's not true because you don't know how I would answer that question.
I think LeBron gets his ring first.
I think that.
See?
Actually, I'm actually still thinking about the answer.
That's a good question.
I think LeBron's.
They call that a fucking. Oh my!
I think
God.
he's gonna be more desperate to win one because obviously he's closer to the end of his career than Curry. Not that Curry's young. I think people underestimate how old Curry is.
Oh, that was legal guarding position.
He was kind of moving back.
He was more, in my opinion, moving up. Like he was coming up.
Yeah, he was coming up into it.
So to me, he wasn't leaning.
You can't really
He leaned with it, rocked with it.
That's. I still think it's kind of a dumb challenge. Phil Handy. What did he say?
That does not look like a guy who'd be named Phil Handy.
I'm surprised Anthony Davis didn't flop and act like he was hurt because Wiggins ran into him.
Ooh.
Or he kind of has a point.
Oh, he touched my cheek. I'm hurt.
He looks so.
Mind you,
depressed.
Calvin, I was the biggest Anthony Davis supporter in the world. And I feel like he lets me down.
I feel like he did the last 2 years.
He's soft. He's too soft for me.
He's like tissue paper.
Yeah.
Like our boy Jokic.
Yeah.
See, I feel like you're not wrong. He is soft. I agree with that. I feel like when it comes to like being a big moment, though, he actually does show up in a lot of situations.
When he's
like
healthy.
in the playoffs, yeah. When he's healthy, he's one of the best big men in the league.
That's the problem, though. You should be the best player in the world, bro. You're 7'1" with all the fucking skill in the world. What is your problem?
It's kind of like how when we talk about like Drew Holiday, how he's one of the most dominant on like defense when he wants to be. I kind of feel like Anthony Davis is that. When he wants to show up, he shows up, or when he's healthy. But there's so many games that, especially for the Lakers, that I mean, LeBron.
How are you arguing that stuff?
LeBron like needed help, and Anthony Davis is nowhere to be found. He was on his milk carton.
I guess the best way I could put it is I want you to be more of a playmaker than a play finisher.
Sure.
What was the quote from Matt Barnes? If Anthony Davis had Giannis's motor and mobility, he'd be the best player we ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that with a lot of players.
Would you want Anthony
Get back,
Davis?
motherfuckers!
Would you want
dude, I can't stand Clay.
Anthony Davis or Joel Embiid?
I'll take Joel Embiid.
It's not a hot take, but I take Davis.
That's not a hot take because I think Davis is better, but
Why would you take Embiid?
I just think that he's more of an alpha. Like either one of you guys are gonna have to be the best player on the team, and I think by nature Anthony Davis doesn't embrace that, but Joel Embiid does.
I mean, And this,
Can we stop
I don't
running?
think
Holy
it's-
shit, we need a bucket so
I
bad.
don't agree with the whole rings over everything, but
Attaboy.
that's the farthest Embiid has led a team in the playoffs, though.
True.
Lost to Kawhi in Game 7.
Yeah, that was so the Eastern semis is the
Duly
farthest
noted.
guy, and he's the guy. Like, there's no way about it. He's had, I think, good enough rosters around him. Not great rosters, but
Okay, personality trait and skill set. I pick Embiid. One game we're playing, none of that shit.
Fuck,
matters.
man! Get an offense. Nah, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
The mood changes from the first to the second.
Dude, they get fucking 7 offensive rebounds a possession. This is
And the
ridiculous.
shittiest thing, Calvin, is Kevin Looney is pretty much hurt. So he's
I
not
know
even
they should not be offensive rebounding.
he's not even the one getting it. Like, what do you have? 17 last game or something?
Fucking Jordan Poole. What are
23.
you doing, Schroeder?
Yeah,
He
God,
matched
you
Anthony
suck
Davis.
dick.
boy did some Dennis Rodman shit.
There's a look.
Dennis, there's nobody on the Lakers roster that pisses me off more than fucking Dennis Schroeder.
Oh,
You
I doubt that to be
inconsistent
true.
fuck.
you know the Hawks wanted Giannis in that draft, but then they didn't know the Bucks were going to get him, so then they settled for Dennis Schroeder.
Mm.
That's a big what if.
God, he's so fucking frustrating.
Hey, you can come up to our bandwagon up on top of the Rockies,
Yeah.
5280.
Oh, how do you go over and back? Idiot.
We did mention that.
Oh, here comes Kevon Looney. Great. More offensive rebounds.
LeBron's vintage first half.
Oh, you.
How, we're down
See,
13. Yeah, that's real fucking vintage.
Is that a shot at LeBron? 21-5. I mean, that's nice. 9 of 12 is nice. Oh, don't shoot that. Oh my god.
I guarantee in the second half, Steph Curry facilitates with the ball more. Like they
He's
cannot
got
come
7
back.
assists already. What are you talking about more?
I get it, but like this shit is ugly. Curry's gonna do that shit where he passes it off and then runs all the way
Get
around
a
the court.
goddamn rebound!
And then
How?
man sets
Oh
the
my
screen
god,
down here.
pissing me off, bro.
Who are you
Good
rating
job.
for?
They're bodying your bigs.
I don't know how LeBron missed that layup. It was a tough.
SAWFT song.
Lots of time, Calvin. Lots of time.
I'm aware. It's
That's
just so
hilarious.
fucking frustrating, man. Get a damn rebound.
Anthony
This
Davis
is where Anthony
7
Davis
foot
pisses me
tall,
off.
and you can't teach that.
Oh, Wiggins out rebounded him. Wiggins boxed him out.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like Bill said.
That's why I'm fucking frustrated, man.
Why are you surprised? Everybody does it.
Why are you surprised?
Don't be mad at me. I told you he was soft.
What is the rebounds at right now?
Dude, they had like 19 offensive rebounds. It's disgusting.
Oh my god.
There's
Damn,
no
LeBron.
defense there.
I was about to say LeBron James the only one in
Yeah.
double, but
What a shit finish by
Archie
the
Murs and
Hey,
double.
Schroeder's got on the line.
Woo!
14,
He's
LeBron
gonna
got
miss one, guaranteed.
Oh, those are the only two that are carrying the team.
Was this Dennis Schroeder's team?
Shut up.
Coming up next. First take.
I want Dennis Schroeder. Stupid.
They gotta give him the ball more. They're not using him right.
Death beam pointing at the earth. I want Dennis Schroeder. Max Kellerman's dumbass.
I'm good friends with Dennis Schroeder's father. And he is not being played nearly enough to win a championship. It's preposterous.
It's preposterous.
Halftime.
Whew.
Oh man. All right.
Oh,
I
Hmm?
guess we'll look at tomorrow's game as well. Then we'll touch back on this one.
Awesome.
Celtics,
Rigatoni.
76ers tomorrow.
I don't think the Celtics will win by 30 again. I think they'll only win by 20.
Jesus.
Ooh,
Okay.
Warriors are 10.5-point
With
favorite.
the MVP?
Yeah, the Celtics are
the
favored to win that
MVP.
game too.
Oh, they do have the MVP. I got Celtics by 30 again. There.
Give me the Celtics by
Right.
7.
I get Celtics by 3. It's gonna be a close one.
Being a Rockets fan, I've seen James Harden do the show up and digress, and then we talked about it on our video that Joel Embiid, I don't know what he's gonna do now. Like, I mean, and it's just Philly. You know what? Screw Philly. Yeah, I'm going Celtics next 3 games. Yeah.
Gentlemen sweep.
Ooh, that's a good one because I'm not convinced that Philly will win a game.
I like that too, actually. As much as I don't like Boston,
Yeah.
I could see
Well, I want Boston to lose to Miami in the fucking conference finals.
a rematch.
No, I don't want to see Miami in the finals again. That team is boring to
We
watch.
already
I
got
wanna
that
see
in the
the finals.
bubble, and that was so boring to watch.
It-
Of course it was.
you obviously don't watch the videos we put out because you would have known the prediction that we are asking for would be Denver and Boston.
I thought it was Denver, Philly with Jokic and Embiid.
Oh, I do want that, but after we did the video and I saw that Tatum only had 7 points.
Oh,
and they
that's
got
right.
whooped, I was like, I don't know if I could.
Yeah, Denver.
Yeah,
Boston.
but he scored 7 points and y'all won by 30. So
Right. I mean, we just want Denver because we're a Denver show.
yeah,
You know what? Playoff James Harden's gonna show up, and they're gonna win it. I've never been confident in those words ever, but all right. Going on to the Nuggets and Suns.
Suns got to win 1, right?
it's just not going to be this one.
I got. What did I say? 4-0.
Nuggets and 6.
I had Nuggets at 6 too, but I'm kind of want to will that back to 5 maybe.
That's fair. I just think the
Nope.
I think Booker's going to have
Right.
one of the next two a 50-point performance.
I think Durant goes for 50.
I mean, I think they both, like, not in the same game, obviously, but I think they both could go for 50 in a given game.
I
If
think-
they did, it'd be
Right.
a lot cooler.
What's his name? I think Bismack Biyombo.
I was going to say that,
Joker.
too.
Joker to at least 35 points.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of good playoff basketball, I just want to see Devin Booker and Jamal Murray go at it. Like, go both of y'all go for 4.
I want to see bubble Jamal Murray because that dude was different.
He is bubble Jamal Murray right now.
No, he's not.
What are you talking about? The dude
Bubble
hung
Jamal
like
Murray was putting up
43.
45 a game, bro. Each
That's
game.
what
Not
literally
one
what he
game.
just did.
Not one game. Each game.
He didn't need to do it in that last series.
I'm just saying, I want to see bubble.
It was
Jamal
like
Murray
punching a
because
dude
he's
with no
entertaining to
arms.
fucking
It's
watch.
like he's not there to fucking block.
It's like I want that. And then what about this is Saturday, but Knicks and Heat.
I think the Heat are gonna win that in
It depends on if Jimmy plays or not.
5 or 6. Yeah, unless Jimmy's out.
If Jimmy plays Miami, if not, New York.
Don't worry, Knicks, I'm with y'all. I want y'all to win.
Yeah, what am I?
It's just like every game though for the Knicks, somebody on the bench shows up. Or somebody like you don't expect has a good game, and that's why they're in it.
What we always say that the Knicks are good for basketball and they're doing good.
Yep. You know how annoying they'll be if they make the conference finals?
Disgusting.
No, that's true though. Yeah. I mean, as a Knicks fan though, you kind of got to let them just be it because their organization has been one of the worst since I've been born.
It's not been
It
dumb.
depends. It depends. Oh, go ahead.
Who would you rather be if? And this sounds controversial because they got swept out of the first round, but would you rather be a Nets or a Knicks fan right now? If the
Nets.
goal is to win a title, which it is.
I would say a Knicks fan right now.
I'd rather be a Nets fan.
I think Nets too, just because they have more assets. I like their pieces.
Mikal
Knicks
Bridges is a
are-
fucking dog.
Well, the Knicks are kind of stuck with what they got. They got Brunson and Randall, and that's fine. But like,
What is that? A championship winning roster?
oh, and I
Is
think they
Mikal
know
Bridges
that.
a championship winning?
I'm saying it's a great foundational start.
I think
You
the Nets
literally had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, and you put Steve Nash as your head coach. And
We're
thought
not
that
talking. We're not talking about what happened in the past. We're talking about would you rather be a Nets fan right now?
that
Or a Knicks
matters
fan?
if for where I
No,
got him
I
right
don't think
now
so.
is my
See,
foundation.
the only reason I feel like the Knicks is because at least I know that I have 2 or 3 pieces to build around and a piece to trade. So even if you're willing to take a loss to get rid of Randall, I would do that.
Randall hasn't shown me anything in the playoffs to make me think he's a piece.
No, he's not. But as much as I hate to say this, God, I'm gonna fucking hate saying this. Imagine taking Julius Randle off that team and put Pascal on it.
What am I imagining?
I just feel like that he would make. He's their kind of player. Like if he guaranteed you 25, then
I think Tibbs would love Siakam. He'd play
He would.
48 minutes a game.
I just don't. It goes back to like, where does Brooklyn expect to get players from?
I mean, I thought they should have been more active at the deadline because they have so many good 3 and D wings when that's a premium. So you can't just have 3 and D wings.
The problem with their shit is they're more 3 than D.
True.
Curry, Harrison, and Patty.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I'd rather be the Knicks. Upgrade the big position and then see what we got.
I'd rather be the Knicks. People like New York. Nobody wants to live in Brooklyn. You're like the Clippers. Nobody gives a shit about you.
You're the Mets of basketball.
Even when they had Kevin Durant, all the newspapers were talking about Julius Randle.
Little
Literally,
obituary here. What do you think the Clippers do this offseason?
oh, Kawhi retires.
I would start shipping off all these old dudes.
Trade. Where do we say Paul George should go?
Sacramento.
Yeah.
Well, they said they're keeping Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Russell Westbrook. All right, cool.
So yeah, they'll suck next year.
Why is such a it's sad how often and it's weird that it's like 2 straight years or every other year, I guess, where it's like he's gonna miss the next game and then it's like 2 days later. It turns out he tore his MCL. Or,
Right.
and
How
it's
do you
like,
not fucking know that? Like
Right.
as soon as he's hurt.
Are the trainers just that bad, or are they like trying to hide it?
And for me, it's as much as like, especially me, I shit on Anthony Davis. Like Kawhi kind of gets a pass.
He
Just
does.
because when he actually does play, he dominates.
Bro, I don't even remember when he played.
But that's the thing is, like, if you go back and look at the last 6 weeks of this season, Kawhi was the best player.
He got back to his old form.
I mean, I remember
And then
the
he got
San
hurt again.
Antonio, the Toronto season, and then after that, I feel like the Clippers seasons have all been like you could literally probably add every game up and it would probably barely reach one season.
You know
The
what's
sad
crazy?
thing about go ahead.
That offseason, it's like who's going to win more titles, Clippers or Nets? And it was like a real debate. And it was like, should the NBA change, blah, 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 because this is unfair? And then nothing happened for either.
They're all gone.
You
Which,
definitely keep Norman Powell, though.
Oh yeah.
who had a more successful run, the Clippers or the Nets? I guess the Clippers because they made the Western Finals.
I still feel like it's the Nets because the series with Milwaukee in 21, that man.
Might be some of the best base.
Yeah, I was about to
baseball,
say that
basketball.
Kevin Durant toe game. That was one of the best games
Ooh, that was
I've
a good
ever
one.
seen in my
Yeah.
life.
We were live for that shit too.
one of the most stressful.
Were we? No.
No, I was on my TV.
This close.
No, I think we were, Calvin.
No, we were.
I think we were.
Yeah.
We were.
I was too locked in. I think I was like, no, I gotta.
It was us three.
I was stressed as fuck. But yeah, I mean, they had that, but then like out in the first round the next year, and then blew it up. Where the Clippers,
I love
when I went down, they still beat Utah, made the Western Finals. Didn't really do much against Phoenix, but
What? I mean, it's kind of easy. What franchise would you not want to be out of all of them right now? Like, who's just in like the shittiest spot of all like franchises?
It's
right
hard to say any of the lottery teams. Like I was gonna say Charlotte, but you could get Wembayana, and that changes things.
Is it Dallas?
No, because you can easily fix that team.
Not easily.
now? Yeah, just get Christian Wood back and
But in actuality, like they can almost like stop paying people and let everybody walk, and they'll have money.
just stop making bad signs.
Is it Portland?
No, I don't think it's
Not
Portland.
winning the lottery. It's one of these teams that's not winning the lottery, but you're not.
Chicago?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the team that I would not want to be right now is Detroit because you're steady getting these picks and y'all fucking suck. Like I don't see any progression from
No,
y'all.
I think the future's bright for them if they stop getting fucking hurt.
That's the point, though. It's like
San Antonio?
no.
No.
Until Pop
Well, yeah, I don't know because they don't have shit. But
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bad fit.
they banked everything on Victor this offseason. Everything.
I still might think it's Charlotte because even if you get Wembayana, like that's
yeah,
the
you're
worst.
still gonna be really, really bad.
Yeah, he's not gonna like it.
I mean, they were good. What 2 years ago?
They're okay, yeah.
About I would not say like legit good, but when they had Montrezl Harrell and all those guys, like they looked like they were on their way up, and then they lost
Ooh,
like
I got
everybody.
Wizards.
The Wizards.
Oh damn, they stuck in mediocrity.
You're pot committed on everybody, and nobody wants shit from you.
Yeah, you're not winning the lottery. You're not winning. You're not making the playoffs. That might be.
You're in an abusive relationship with Bradley Beal every year.
I love you, I swear.
I mean,
Your
the
side-
Raptors have all these wings, no coach.
Your side
No,
chick
but they're
fell in
about
love
to
with her
lose
ex.
some to free agency, and that's fine.
Damn, it probably is the Wizards.
It might be the Wizards because every other team could be like, all right, we can win the lottery at least. Orlando has an exciting core now. Atlanta's an interesting one. I could make the if they didn't play. They actually played better against Boston than I thought. But going into that series, I was like, they're in trouble. I still don't think you can do shit with Trey as your best player. But
You know
Do you
what?
think that DeJounte is the wrong player to play with Trey?
who's the right player to play with Trey though? That's what I
Pascal Siakam?
No.
I just don't know what like a rolling big maybe. Like,
Pascal Siakam. That's perfect player to Trey.
I mean, Siakam can play with anyone. He can fit any system. And he's a top 5 player. But other than Siakam, I don't know. Yeah, Utah has a lot of shit going. Oh, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, how do we
You're
forget
stuck
about
with
this?
Rudy. No one's fucking taking him. Or if you do trade him, you're not getting shit back for him. And
You're not getting 5 first rounders.
That's why they're gonna have to trade Karl Anthony Towns.
Right. I would still rather be Minnesota than Washington because you got Towns, you have Anthony Edwards.
But do you feel like either of the teams like Atlanta or the Knicks are Karl Anthony Towns away from being a contender?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know if they'd
I don't
pull
know
the
if he
trigger
is
on that.
Karl Anthony Towns away from being a contender, no. And
I
like it
don't
would
know
have
if
to be
you
a
can- I don't know if
contender.
you can be a contender with Karl Anthony Towns.
Right, I think it has to be a contender where he could help them become more of a contender.
Like if he went to the Warriors, it'd be like, okay.
I just know he needs to play with a scoring guard. A ball dominant scoring guard is where Karl Anthony Towns.
Steph Curry.
Anthony Edwards?
No, because Anthony Edwards, he's not aggressive enough. Like he don't take the game over. Like he'll take the game over if he's rolling, but he doesn't come out there like I'm gonna go get buckets. Like
Well, I
Curry.
feel like he was on that trajectory 2 years ago, but with Rudy clogging up the paint,
If you're Minnesota, do you take Draymond Green and 3 first rounders for Karl Anthony Towns?
if Golden State was stupid if they do that.
I didn't ask you about Golden State. I asked if you were Minnesota.
Of course you take that trade. That's a steal.
and you get picks back.
Yes, that's the most important thing. Fuck Draymond.
I'd use some picks.
Who's out of the lottery teams the quickest to make it to the play-in?
The Rockets.
The Magic.
The Magic.
I know that like the Rockets. There's all the rumors of Jalen Green getting traded and shit. And I'm actually surprised, Zach. There's a few fans that are saying that we should trade him.
Because they're
That's true.
stupid. Like, what the fuck are you gonna get for him?
Jaylen Brown, bro.
They're the kind of the same player, except Jaylen Brown's like 27.
I didn't know.
Isn't Jaylen Brown a way better defender?
You're supposed to be. You're in your 7th pro year or some shit.
Are you guys trying not to win now, or what?
You're honestly you're gonna try to make me believe that if you trade Jalen Green for Jaylen Brown, we're gonna be a contender.
I think you guys will be significantly better.
We will be a contender for the 10th spot, the 9th spot to the play-in. Yes, championship. No.
All right, rank your Jalen's. Brunson, Brown.
Brown, Green, and Brunson.
Dang, that's a tough one.
Brown, Green, Brunson.
Brunson.
No, it would be Brown, Brunson,
Right.
and
Brown,
then
Brunson, Green. Yeah.
Williams.
But Brunson
Durant.
versus. Oh shit, Williams. Oh man,
And Jalen Duren.
Brown and Brunson's closer than it was 2 years ago. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Brown, Brunson, Williams.
And Jeremy Lin. Forgot Jalen, too.
What?
Jalen. Jeremy Lin. I'm just trying to fit in, man.
Either fit out or you fit in.
I couldn't think of a Jalen.
I miss Linsanity, man.
Me too. Miss watching Kobe be pissed off at him.
No, you do not miss Linsanity. He was on the Rockets, and we do not miss him.
Bro, that was when we had our rush hour years, bro.
He out there fighting crime with
Him
Chris
and James Harden, and then we have the coldest white boy, Chandler Parsons.
Yes, sir.
And then Dallas, with one of their dumb moves, overpaid him.
I could not stand Chandler.
We had
Parsons.
2 cold ass white boys. We had Chandler Parsons and
Case
Chase
Budinger.
Butter.
Yeah.
And we had
Get a fucking rebound!
what was his name? Monty Eunice?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Monte Eunice. I remember that. Did
That's
dump
what you
him
call
in
a case of don't bet on yourself.
Oh, Monty Eunice was an idiot.
Then
he
you had
bet on
Asik,
himself.
right? Omar Asik.
Yeah, we had Omar Ashik for like a year. 2 years.
I
We
hate
played
that
1 year
guy.
with Dwight.
I liked Omer Ashik until he got to our team. You
I'm not
slow
gonna
as hell.
lie. Like I wanted Dwight because that's when Dwight was really good, but I think the team was better with Ashik though.
Yeah,
Boy, Howard.
they forced it with him. I was in New York whenever he got signed. I was running around New York like, yeah. People were looking at me like I was dumb. 'Cause I was
Just
the
dumbass
only person.
Texan.
I was the only
Oh,
person.
what a bad call.
Great call.
That was that makeup call for LeBron.
Draymond Green cannot make a layup. He like takes it to the rim, but
It's because he thinks in his mind he's still good. He jumps entirely too far away from the rim. Like when you get older, you got to jump closer.
yeah.
I'm with Van Gundy.
What do you say?
He said, "Why do the refs always wait until to see whether the ball goes in to call a foul or not?
Yeah,
Like that just takes away from like the purity."
either a foul or it isn't.
Right, exactly. Call the fucking foul.
I met some refs with gambling on games.
That boy Vandy.
Houston's own Jared Vanderbilt. From the rest of this time, that's how you fucking address him.
There we go. Here we go.
It's a big few minutes here for the Lakers. Yeah.
Fucking hell, LeBron.
And when you're making that shot, it's a good shot.
Yeah, when you're fucking missing that shot, it's a horrible shot.
D'Antoni's rolling in his. Oh, he's still alive. He's rolling in his.
God God, I hate
Bad one.
fucking Clay Thompson.
Hey, what if they hired D'Antoni to be the coach in Milwaukee?
Oh, God. You know what, Drew? You can just stop that whole defense shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Just chunk up more threes.
Yeah, we need more threes from your Holiday, less defense. Coach, I never won shit with defense. You never won shit anyway.
Who do you not want?
Woo!
James?
Who do I not want?
Yeah, like who's like a head coach you just don't even want to like look at on your team? Like
I get what you said Vogel earlier, but like, it's not exciting.
James Borrego's out there.
I was about to say James Borrego. I also wasn't too thrilled about. I actually wouldn't mind if they got Charles Lee, who was the Bucks' top assistant, who was interviewing for a lot of jobs, something like that, or like you keep basically the same people in the building, but you just promote from within.
I told you they make y'all their bitch in the third quarter.
I really didn't say it.
don't worry, Calvin. Y'all get some rebounds.
At least LeBron's being aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I like seeing this version of LeBron better than the passive one we saw a lot.
Me too.
I mean,
We need to start feeding AD down low, taking time out.
at least the AD's having a dominant game, bro.
Oh my God, the Warriors!
6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah, dude, the Warriors can't miss a fucking 3 right now.
Not at all.
You just hit a three.
This is all what Curry has, only 8 points.
Nice pass.
I told you he was going to get the ball earlier in the possession to make him play.
Oh jeez, who lost him? All right, dude, didn't dunk on him.
Clay's 3-pointer, or Clay's third quarter coming out. It looks like
D'Angelo Russell. Oh man, I would not want him. I'm just saying. When he's on, it's fun to watch, but oh my God.
Oh my fucking God, man! They can't fucking miss.
I told
y'all can't even guard the layups. It tucks right there. Oh,
I
snap.
told y'all earlier, bro. How do you beat the Lakers? You get out and fucking run, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Tell that big old string bean ass unibrow motherfucker to go down there and get a rebound, and then we can't run.
Bro, Clay is. This is that Clay that destroyed our Rockets, eh? That one game, I was like, man.
Not that one game, that fucking 5 years in a row.
Yeah. We're like, hey, we got a chance. Third quarter, never mind.
Third quarter Clay. It's like shit.
He was just sitting on the bench drinking that Michael Jordan juice. Man. Oh, I get paid tomorrow.
Hell yeah. All right, I'll be back.
He gonna go cry.
I'll shake for Calvin.
Yeah, the fuck I am. Yeah, the fuck I am.
And
I told you.
you should join the Mile High. I was gonna say the Mile High Club. The Mile High Club with us. Yeah, that should be the name of our show, the Mile High Club. With people listen for the wrong reasons. No, we're just big Nuggets fans.
Yeah, real big Nuggets fan. What are you guys talking about?
I love Nuggets, man.
Why do we get all these questions about airplanes? We're Nuggets fans.
Man, Lakers, you could have put up a little bit of a fight. The only Lakers fan around here left, so who are we going to talk shit to?
When we call this before the game, it'd be a Warriors statement win.
I mean, yeah.
Those Lakers fans don't understand.
You're not sweeping the Warriors.
Hell no. They're not beating the Warriors. Those Lakers fans don't understand.
I did know a few Laker fans that said they were going to sweep them. So.
Oh, they're done.
It's hard to beat the Warriors twice in Golden State at all. Like the Lakers did what they needed to do and got one.
Oh yeah, because because we know Golden State struggles on the road,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they kind of proved it in the last one. They can do it.
Yeah, against Sacramento is the best
Yeah.
home court in the NBA, right?
Yep, Sacramento, man, that team was destined for the championship.
Yeah, well, they should fire their coach because they underperformed.
Sabonis is probably one of the top 5 best in the league right now.
Well, him and Fox are probably 1-2.
Yeah,
Both
what they
NBA
say
subs.
they were the best. They have an even better offense than the Warriors did in those championships.
Yeah, I mean, Herter's like Clay, but better.
Yeah,
I knew that was Kittle. I was like, that looks like fucking George Kittle.
Zach's listening to this shit like, shut the fuck up.
Now I was reading something.
The sad thing is, everything that we said, James, is pretty much what Sacramento fans said. When we were like, I mean, y'all are legit, but y'all are gonna lose. You don't know shit. We're the greatest team ever. We don't ever get respect. It's like, dude.
Well, that's why I asked. Like, did Sabonis get exposed a little bit? That team needs to keep trying to find talent.
Yeah, if you run that back, I don't think you win. I think you win fewer games because I think teams figure it out.
I think you could win the same or replicate it because I think you would give a bigger role to Monk.
I mean, he is what he is. I like Malik Monk, but I don't know. He has that Jordan Clarkson role. You're after
You
time.
don't think he's a starter? I think he's a starter.
I don't know. He just brings that energy off the bench.
Who would you rather want on your team, Sabonis or Marketing?
I think it depends on the team because, like, Sabonis is what that team needs.
And he was playing with a broken finger all year.
Yeah,
I still take Sabonis, but
yeah, me too.
we'll see how post-military Markkanen plays next year. I want to see Markkanen sustain it too. Sabonis has been pretty damn good for a while now.
No, Sacramento was good. They were fun to watch. I'm glad for the city, but screw their fans because they don't talk shit.
Well, see, like, I think you could upgrade from Barnes, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
You could upgrade from Barnes, probably get you another, like, a good bench big man.
I mean, Detroit has like 12 of them.
Yeah. Well, they sent Bagley over there. They sure as fuck ain't getting Durant. Isaiah Stewart would be a good pickup for them, though.
They're getting Paul George, remember?
Not if you ask the Clippers.
They can just get Pascal. They get one of the top 5 best players in the league, and then
He's untouchable, though.
I don't think anybody's untouchable if your name's not Giannis, Jokic, Doncic,
Durant.
Curry. Nah, I think he's obviously tradable. That motherfucker keeps getting traded.
All right,
Yeah, but
who's the best player who's not untouchable? Like, I'm not saying like who's gonna get traded, but like
The best player who is like where's that limit of untouchable to touchable?
right, like who's at that border? Like, who would the team like? Okay, they'd still say no, but they'd listen.
I think that player to me would be like Embiid. Because, okay, Tatum is not getting traded.
No, I mean, just one MVP. You're not trading Embiid.
Tatum, Joker, and Giannis are like 3 untradables right now that I think like.
I think Doncic you couldn't, Curry you couldn't, Giannis you couldn't,
Curry just traveled.
Joker you couldn't. Like when people say, "Oh, such and such," it's like I think Dame is touchable right now.
Oh yeah.
I think Booker has played himself to be
Do you think Anthony Edwards is it?
No, I think he's very touchable.
That's what I was thinking.
So I think he's
That team is so fucked up that I think they'll entertain the idea of any trade that they think they're coming out ahead on.
Well, clearly they do. They're not afraid of trade.
Yeah, that whole team's tradable. The whole Bulls team is tradable.
Oh, the whole Bulls team is just they sacrificed their franchise with Michael Jordan for life.
Basically. I mean, the second best Celtic is tradable, I think.
Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
They haven't been shy about it. They floated him and Durant. Rumors.
I just don't know what you could get to make that team better by trading Jaylen Brown. Because if you bring a big man in there, he's going to get in Tatum's way.
Jaylen Brown does compliment him pretty well.
That's my point. It's like, I don't know what you could do.
Austin Reeves is trying to will him back.
What's
It might
wrong
be,
with Looney?
it might be Anthony Davis. Like after this playoff run, maybe not, but like earlier in the season, if you would have told me Anthony Davis got traded in the offseason, I wouldn't have been shocked. Like it would have been surprising, but not like.
I would honestly, even still right now, I wouldn't be shocked if he gets after this. The Lakers, the way that dynasty is, though, it's like
Dynasty.
Well, I mean, like as like a franchise dynasty, like
Yeah,
you're gonna always get people that want to play for the Lakers.
true.
Oh, I got one. What about Zion?
Oh man, I would trade that fool in a heartbeat if I could.
That's the thing. He's never healthy. It doesn't seem like he gives a shit either.
1 minute he's overweight, 1 minute he's underweight, 1 minute he's dunking, 1 minute he says he's ready to play, 1 minute he's not ready to play.
If he gave a shit and put in like some effort, we got back to his bowling ball days from a couple of years ago, then he's untradeable. But whatever he is now, yeah.
Is Shea touchable?
Shea was, not anymore.
Hmm.
You can't
I don't
trade.
know. That team's weird. Like they get off on so many draft picks. You might be able to give them 5 and they give them away. Bro, that's all they talk about. Oh man, OKC has 100 draft picks in the next 5 years. It's like you can't even draft all those people.
Yeah, you can't even keep them all.
The problem is I think James was right earlier. I think they found the perfect player to play with Shea and Jalen Williams. And that's fucking hard to not think about if you're the GM of the Thunder.
I
I
mean,
think last year he was tradable too because they never played Shea enough. But it's crazy how things flip because now Trae Young's very tradable. But like, who wants Trae Young?
I think there's teams out there who it's really like everybody wants him, but
Right,
what is
yeah,
he
I
worth to
agree
you?
like
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Like a team that I would like to see go try to get Trae is the Magic.
put somebody
Because
with
I don't
one
think
trade.
Paolo's going to just let Trae come take his team.
I think that's
No.
what Trae wants, though. Trae wants the high usage, run the offense.
Oh, that's fine. He'll let him do that. But then when he wants the ball, he's going to get it. I think Paolo, he could be like Giannis, like at some point.
Giannis light or like?
Like that dominant.
Yeah. He has a big career ahead of him.
The fuck? Otani's on New Balance.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
Him
change.
and Kawhi Leonard.
Sick of that song in their commercials. Yeah, yeah.
He speaks as much English as Jordan does.
Because they played the shit out of that during the World Cup. And then,
We didn't watch the World Cup.
oh,
That's why we're not tired of it.
gotcha.
I did, but
I don't understand soccer. That's why I watch it.
I understand it now. I actually watched the World Cup. It was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I like international soccer. I don't know. For me, I just can't get behind like a Premier League team. It's like we we're talking about earlier, like teams like where you're from. Like, how can you get that rooting interest for a team from like a city you've never been to?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Woo, Manchester.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
And them over there, they treat it like a gang over there. And
Right, like it's cool how passionate it is, and I'm
Yeah.
not knocking the sport. Like I like soccer, but like I'm just not gonna spend time watching a British soccer team.
That's why I can't like the lesser league football, like the XFL and the U. It's like, how are y'all passionate about this? Because you're not watching the best.
Yeah,
it's like I was passionate about the Houston Arrows.
I
I
mean,
love going to a minor league or a lesser league game because tickets are cheaper. They usually have like good cheap beer, like promotions, and it's fun. But like, you're not watching those games at home.
yeah,
No,
that's my point.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
like it's a fun event to go to because you probably go and get fucked up and everything, and spend $50 because they'll take whatever they can get from you.
Right.
But it's like I'm not sitting here watching the Houston Gamblers play on fucking Saturday night.
I didn't even know they
Screw you.
played. Eh? Like, imagine if they had an XFL draft. I would not watch it.
Absolutely not. It's
It'd
like, who are
be-
y'all drafting from? Like, how do you scout y'all's draft?
We went after the undrafted players, so now the clock is on.
Looks like that
Quarterback.
one guy. His claim to fame is he had 2 camp invites.
Quarterback. He missed the whole season, but he was promising.
He sat behind Will Levis at Kentucky.
Yeah.
He puts mustard in his coffee.
Oh man,
He puts mustard in his orange juice.
Spicy.
Michael Green. Oh, this is a stat for Calvin. Jermichael Green, 15 points. Anthony Davis, 8 points.
Oh, I thought you meant the stat that he's played on 4 teams in the last 5 years.
That too.
90 to 72.
Was he on our Nuggets for a second?
Yes.
Yes. And he was on the Clippers. And he was on Memphis.
Yeah, we don't need him. Nuggets don't need.
He's a journeyman. You know who I like? Mason Plumlee from Clippers.
He got traded this year, too, because I think he started the season with Denver.
Mm.
Oh, come on, Clay. You got to hit that.
Oh, your boy Dante DiVincenzo entered the game. Zach.
That's all right. This is a 20-point lead.
How many points did DiVincenzo have? 30?
He has 5 points.
Ooh, his over-under was 5.5. Will he score
Steph
again?
Curry, Steph is picking them apart with his passing.
Is Payton hurt?
That's what I was wondering.
Because Payton and Kaminga have not gotten any minutes at all. They were like, "Oh, you want to tweet out Kaminga? All right, well, sit on the bench."
With this. Fairmont can get away with so much more shit with refs than anyone else.
That's why Dylan Brooks can't just be him.
I did like it though. Green's like, you don't want to be not everybody's made to be the villain. He goes, it's not all what it looks out to be.
He did kind of earn that.
I can see the Bulls getting Brooks. Just because he's a mid-level, like, kind of shitty shooter. And the Bulls don't have any idea what
I want to go out on a limb and say when the Bulls start the season next year, that team is going to look completely different than what it looked like 2 weeks ago.
No Vucevic or what?
No Vooch, no DeMar,
They're gonna
probably
have
no Caruso.
I mean, do they blow? They're another team that doesn't like to blow it up, even when they should.
Yeah.
They're disillusioned. Like, you're not winning a title with any of those guys as your top 2 guys. So what's the point?
Do they keep Zach LaVine then too, or are they just blowing it all up?
Well, you have to keep him for the time being because you gave him $250 million.
Well, somebody will trade for him though.
Who's
Charlotte.
just going to take on 250?
Charlotte.
Dallas.
I don't know who Dallas would trade to match, though, because they gave up all their good assets for Kyrie.
What are you going to do? Trade him for Bradley Beal?
Washington, because they're idiots.
It's going to have to be a team that needs a score.
Portland for Dame.
Charlotte needs everything, so they're definitely in every possible trade.
Yeah,
Minnesota likes making dumb trades, so maybe them.
I could see depending on how pissed off Miami is after the end of this playoff run, a Bam Adebayo Tyler Hero package put together.
Remember, bro, Bam's not getting traded, bro.
Yeah, that dude told me that I should stop talking about basketball because Bam is untouchable.
Wait, Bam for who?
Like Bam and Tyler Hero for Levine.
Oh, I don't
Or
do that. I don't do that for Miami.
I don't know. You need the bucket getter.
I like Bam. I wouldn't even do Bam for Levine straight up.
I like Bam too, but he's touchable.
You can't hit a mid range.
Would you do Bam and Hero for Vooch and Levine?
No.
Well,
Doesn't make you better. And like young, like Bam's still pretty young and the Hero's really young. Like you can get a lot more if you wanted to trade him.
If I would do that trade, but I would make you throw in another player. And I know
Miami
you
would make you.
No, I would. If I'm Miami, I'm making Chicago throw in
Yeah,
another player. I don't know who that player.
Give you
is.
Derek
Or
Jones
maybe-
Jr.
What were you saying?
No, fuck no.
But that
Maybe
would
a
make sense
pick.
for Chicago too. Like, what are you doing if you're Chicago? You just gonna build around Bam?
Praying that fucking Lonzo doesn't actually get hurt every year.
That's
Man,
a-
I hope he comes back, bro. I feel
Yeah.
bad for him.
I feel bad for him too.
yeah, I do too. I don't like the Bulls, but I feel bad for them.
I like Kobe White also, and they have good guards over there. That's what I'm saying. Get those old dudes out of there and let them young dudes run.
Patrick Williams hasn't been as good as I thought he would be.
Yeah, I think it's the team though. Like he has a specific style of play. It's kind of old school, like ugly, slow shit. He's just on the wrong team.
Hmm.
He might be the perfect player for like Memphis.
Where's Dylan Brooks gonna go?
That's how this started. I said
That's how this conversation started.
it'd be funny if Chicago got him.
They would love him in Chicago.
That's what I'm saying. Like he fits that team, which isn't a compliment. Okay.
Rui, don't flex, bro. We're down 20. All right,
Right.
chill out.
Oh my God, Clay. Rui's like, well, I'm from Gonzaga. We only make it to the semis, so it's pretty cool. 28 for Clay. I called it. I did call a Clay game.
Yeah, he
Called
did.
it, yeah.
Thank you.
My guy's sucking. So.
Oh, and Calvin DiVincenzo has 5.5 points.
Did he hit
He has 5 points. So
it?
okay. Whoever bet that, it's like
He's like, for real, you can't get
Yeah.
6 points.
I'd be so pissed. But if I'm betting on DiVincenzo overs, then I have other problems. That's depressing if you play 30 minutes and you're a guard and they don't expect you to get 6 points. Hi, Davis.
That's Anthony Davis's 3-point play.
I checked the score for that day. I was like, all right, it's a game, but it's only 3. Ooh.
We're down 23, James. Chill. Okay.
I don't know if
I told you this was gonna happen.
He warned you. He said, and I quote, Lakers will be Golden State's biatch. Yeah, I guess. Nah, Clay's this is the Clay.
Clay's just playing ungodly. There's nothing really to talk about.
This series
This
is
is-
every other day, right?
Yeah, every other.
Yeah.
Because it's so damn close.
We get they play again Saturday.
Damn, everything on Saturday, bro.
7:30.
Yeah, one game
What's on
today.
Saturday?
The Backlash, the Derby. There's a
Backlash is
basketball
on
tournament.
Saturday.
Yeah, bro. Puerto Rico.
Yeah, they do it Saturday because it's in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
At least you get the Knicks and Heat at 2:30.
All right, Lakers, let's make this a 20-point game. Come on.
Baby Klay Thompson, Lakers fan. Ooh, 30 for Klay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Fuck you.
I don't give a shit if my kid was playing. If I was playing against my kid, I'm not rooting for you. You get your time after me.
We'll settle up at the house. Hey, Julius Randle's going to get his points now. Garbage time will start in the fourth quarter.
Who?
Julius Randle, D'Angelo Russell.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah,
they kind of.
I was thinking about the Knicks game. Oh, DiVincenzo. He went over. bastard.
Dog. Yeah. You know, I like Devin Chinz. The dude's a baller, man. They can get 10 points. I still wish Gary Payton played, but whatever.
I wonder why he didn't.
He just high five to play on the bench. That's pretty surprised. He's wearing his warm ups too, so
Oh my god.
yes. If he makes this, oh my god.
They're like,
I'm gonna say that's a dagger. It's early, but that's a ridiculous.
It's early though. 27 in the third.
yeah, Zach predicted the fourth.
That's a ridiculous.
No, I predicted the third.
I know, I just I was trying to give
Last
him
few
hope.
minutes of the third, he did call it. I mean, this has been going on since the start of the second quarter, though.
Yeah, this is not a third quarter thing, unfortunately.
Well, that's not my fault. Your team decided to suck first. Like, at least my team waited till the third quarter.
Dog, Steph Curry though, bro. Like,
That Kittle's booing.
I'm glad my team's not in the playoffs, so I can enjoy just watching him play. Like,
You show right.
because he destroyed my Rockets so many years.
Oh, Calvin, I'll be honest. I kind of like the Packers draft.
Yeah.
I liked our second and third round a lot.
Yeah, as upset as I was about the first pick, like, they all kind of made sense. I really like that Michigan State receiver Reed. And
He's
then-
just kind of small.
yeah, but like I don't know. Tyreek Hill? Question mark.
The good thing is y'all locked in y'all's quarterback for a few more years.
Another year.
1 year.
Just so confident.
Yeah, I was kind of annoyed that Gutekunst is like, well, I know we committed to him, but we like haven't seen him play. It's like, okay, great. Like that sounds confident. I don't know. Like with Rodgers after Favre, they were confident in him. And they like were upfront about it. But Love, like, it's weird how they're kind of like, we'll see.
Y'all gonna have Davis Mills, you know.
I also don't like as a Penn State fan. Like I was sick of Sean Clifford, so I was annoyed that we drafted Sean Clifford, especially in the fifth round.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Y'all want Davis Mills?
Nah.
I want this to be a 10-point game with 5 minutes left.
Okay, if you get 10 points, you call the Packers, tell them to trade us for Davis Mills.
Yeah.
Is Mills gonna be here too? Or is he one
No,
out?
these are 3.
He's our third, probably.
Who's
I
the-
don't think it matters, Case or Davis.
I'm hyped for draft.
NBA draft?
Yep.
We
That's
should
fun
do
to
a
watch.
lottery. We should do a show during the lottery though.
So again, the balls are out.
Bro, see, yet again, they call a foul after the fucking three-pointer was off the rim.
LeBron yelling at fans.
Jeff Van Gundy spoke on that though earlier.
Who's LeBron yelling at? I wasn't watching for a sec. He looks mad.
Yeah, there's no foul there.
That's just terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible.
There's no foul there.
Yeah, he sold it.
LeBron.
Yeah, he didn't touch him. Mama, there goes that.
No, it's a foul.
It's just terrible. It's terrible.
He breathed on him.
Yeah.
I saw that same play in the Space Jam 2.
I still
I-
haven't seen that movie.
I haven't watched it. I was just I chose and made sure not to watch it.
Yeah, I unfortunately did. It's a ton of freaking Warner Brothers cameos.
Is it worth a watch?
Nah. I mean, it's not like god awful, but it's not like bad enough where it's funny though. So it's like in that weird middle.
Depends on how high you are.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Exactly. Guess I'm turning it on today.
Like
What's your favorite basketball movie of all time?
Coach Carter.
I like Glory Road because I was in El Paso when it came out. So like, I always like that one. But then Above the Rim is fucking.
Yeah. For me, it's either the Above the Rim, White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump is underrated as
Are
fuck.
you nutso?
Have you ever seen-
Kind of boring, like hot take. I haven't watched
Have
it in
you-
a while, so
Have you ever seen that movie Six Man
Mm-mm.
with Marlon Wayans, the basketball movie?
Nope.
When his brother dies and he comes back as the ghost for the team.
No.
It's a really good movie. I promise you'll cry if you watch your movie.
What about what's it called? Thunderstruck or whatever. Katie's.
Nah,
Okay.
Like Mike was better.
Call upheld.
What's a better movie, Like Mike or Air Bud?
Ball don't lie, bitch.
What's your bud?
The first one.
I'm gonna go with Like Mike.
Like Mike was actually pretty decent.
Oh, I actually do like the original Space Jam.
Original was good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, the best one was probably like
Oh.
High School Musical.
A good ass basketball movie. Have you ever seen Blue Chips?
Mhm.
Blue Chips is a really good movie. Shaq's in it. Good Nick Nolte.
Penny.
Oh, he got game.
Oh, He Got Game was pretty good.
Wait, is that the right? With
Yeah,
Ray Allen.
with Denzel and Ray Allen.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
You ever seen Kung Fu Dunk?
No. Is it made by the same people who made Ernest Goes to Camp? Because I watched all of those dumbass movies.
Probably. Yeah.
Gary Payton went in for the defensive possession, and then they took him back out because the Warriors got the ball. That's funny.
I never saw The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. That's supposed to be a classic.
I've seen pieces of it, but I haven't seen the whole movie.
That's Dr. Dre.
Oh, what's the Will Ferrell basketball movie?
Oh, Semi Pro.
Pro.
Yeah. And they have the Bear promotion.
Oh my god. GG's.
We'll go with this one. It's called Alaskan Nets. One town, one dream. In Alaska, two cousins lead their high school basketball team towards its first state championship.
And fall in love in the process. Some call it incest. Some call it. They got more than one ring that playoff.
You got your ass, LeBron.
What
Sorry,
the
shut
fuck?
up.
Hey, LeBron.
They're gonna clown LeBron for that dunk. Well, after 3, Golden State by 30.
Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap this shit up.
Where do they come back, bro?
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
What the fuck?
By 30?
Bro,
It would
Anthony
be the
Davis.
greatest NBA comeback of all time.
And we've missed
That's why we watch basketball, to see moments like that.
Bro, Anthony Davis had 30 points and 23 rebounds in game 1, bro. He's not far off. He has 11 points and 7 rebounds. He can get all of that in the fourth.
And this is why you trade for Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
You trade for Rui to get 30 in the fourth.
Vanderbilt hasn't been in the game at all. And for the love of God, where is Mo Bamba?
He's in street clothes.
Yeah, he was in street clothes. They said they weren't going to need him today.
They're resting him for game 3. He's going to get 40 minutes in game 3.
Probably will. They're gonna need it.
I still think Mo Bamba's better than like the lack of minutes he gets.
I agree. I think he's a pretty good backup center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really get why he never plays.
He's just one of them guys from this generation who don't really give a shit about basketball. I think that's what it is.
I mean, at least they showed up, Calvin. They got off the plane. They got dressed.
I'm gonna go depression and buy some slabs after this.
I got some. You want to buy some from me?
I mean, we were saying when you were gone earlier, like the Lakers did what they needed to do. They got one
Yeah, I know.
in state.
They took control of the series, which is.
Same.
Got you, Calvin. Bam, there you go, right there.
I honestly think they.
I can't even see that shit. What is that?
That's the
We
one I
can't
won.
see you.
Hold
That's the
on.
one I won for $9.
Hold on. Let me put Nick up solo cam right now. How do we get this shit? Oh, I gotta do that. Wait, nope, wrong one. Hello.
I'm like, you took me off, man.
Solo cam. Guard channel 9.5?
Goes for 160.
No shot.
Yeah, you put it on the back.
Huh.
And I got this one for $9 also.
Oh shit. I'll give you $10 for that one.
Make
Make $1.
I got $20 for this one.
Nah, I'm good on that.
No, I'm selling them all tomorrow, bro.
Oh, for real? You going live?
Yeah, I'm going live tomorrow at 12:30.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
I'll be there. If I get them for cheap, then don't hate me.
Well, I'm gonna do the pool game, but if you get something ass, bro, I'll give you something good. Don't worry about it.
Gang.
Yeah, the rest of them motherfuckers again. I got this.
Yeah, Rui missed a free throw. Or a shot. It's over.
Oh, I get to see it. Well, that's his only miss. Now he's gonna make the next point. It's gonna be like that LeBron game against the Pistons. I mean, his first stint with the Cavs, where he scored like whatever unanswered,
Yeah.
18 unanswered. That'll be Rui. Starting after that. Yeah, they're just getting out.
Tristan Thompson's out there. Yeah, this game's fucking over.
Yeah, this game.
This is what we call garbage time.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know he still played. I knew
Oh,
they
Troy Brown's out there, bro. I mean, he.
Troy Brown played a lot of minutes first game.
Yeah, but nobody's like, oh shit, Troy Brown.
I don't know. He had like a crucial 3 or 2.
Well, Steph Curry's still out there, so you might have.
That don't make no damn sense.
You gotta keep shooting, Rui. This is your team.
Tristan just traveled. Tristan, fucking jump back Steph's knees right now. Do it.
Can you imagine? What would happen if a scrub did that? He gets
Oh, no
this,
clue.
but I'm like, I don't know, it's dirty, but
I mean, we've seen some wild stuff in the playoffs. So.
I mean, I guess Zaza did that and they changed the rule because of it.
Yeah, he got suspended for a game too.
I mean, I guess if you're a scrub though, I mean, it really don't matter.
I mean, the fact that AD only scored 11 points tonight makes me feel a little bit better about this loss. Like
It shouldn't,
it should.
because he didn't never figure out what they were doing to him.
No, I know. Well, they never fed him the fucking ball.
I'm not gonna give you the chance to. When you cross half court, my chest is in your chest. May the best man win, and I don't think you're man enough to do it. It was too fucking physical with him for too long, and he didn't know what to do.
I don't know. They were
I
physical with him in
do.
game
I'm
1
telling
too.
you.
They were physical with him in game 1 too. He was a different player in game 1. He just didn't want it tonight.
Yeah, no, it's not that. The difference is y'all got free throws in game 1. Y'all didn't get it tonight.
Oh. You got to act more, I guess. I don't know.
Or the
They also
ref
had 23
decided,
fucking
or
rebounds.
the ref decided, you know what? That's not a foul. We're not gonna call that shit again. Hey,
We're just changing the rules. That's great. I love that.
Pillsbury makes this zero sugar brownie mix, bro. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, honestly though, the NBA kind of admits that they changed the rules. What
Which
do they
is
call
the
them?
most fraudulent thing ever.
They literally say on their own TV broadcast, "Oh, that's a superstar foul, but he's not a superstar, so he's not going to get it." It's like we've just come to terms of like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't, though. It's so stupid.
It's
Like,
so dumb.
Like Pat Connaughton gets his face cut up and they're like, nah, it's not that. But then,
Like, no,
oh, he literally dragged this fucking nail through his face.
yeah, it's like, no, you're not
yeah, he had a nail in his
Foul?
face.
No. If they breathe on Giannis, oh, you're going to the line.
You better not even look at it, man. I mean, right now you can because he's at home, but it don't. It
Ouch.
makes you,
Hey,
makes
look,
you-
it's Kaminga.
makes you feel better. My team's been at home, so
Extended stay.
We never left the house.
yeah.
My mom said I had to be on the porch by the time the street light came on.
We kept the sofa warm for your team.
Hey, Mike, I go play basketball in May, and they're like, she's like, fuck no.
Too loud.
No, we're the ones that had the basketball go.
52-80. Do the Nuggets play tomorrow or they Saturday as well?
They play tomorrow.
Basket interference. That's 17 points for us.
You could call last point wins and try to score last. I don't know.
Nuggets get the night game at 9.
Good acting, Tristan. Good acting.
Lose 1
Damn,
minute.
Twitter going in on AD.
They should.
I'm not shocked.
In a positive reinforcement way. Or...
Oh, never
It's
mind.
okay, little buddy.
Laker fans are.
Let's hear it.
Somebody posted a picture. They go Anthony Davis in game 2.
Who the fuck is that?
It's some
Exactly.
guy at the game with an Anthony Davis jersey.
Oh, it kind of looks
like
like
it.
him. That's a Mexican. That's Anthony Davis.
Antonio did.
Antonio Davis.
Arturo
Atta boy.
Davis.
Arturo Davis. Hey, y'all gave him the wrong team points, bitch. Fix that shit.
Somebody said he's not no Jimmy Butler.
They gave the wrong. Bitch, thank you. About time.
Dog.
Hey, look at this. Little
Come back,
run.
Houston.
Little run.
Yeah, you better call a timeout. They're coming back.
26-point game. You better call that timeout.
They said Anthony Davis game 1 played like Shaquille O'Neal on the Lakers. Anthony Davis game 2 played like Kwame Brown on the Lakers.
Facts.
Well, that's what I said yesterday when I saw the thing like, should he be in the discussion for best player on
Hell
earth?
no.
You can't have that until he does it consistently. I don't know. Like you can't follow that up.
Bubble AD was really fucking good, but
He is skilled to the fucking brim. The dude does not have a set of cojones on him. He has no balls. He has no heart. He has no motor.
dude, can you imagine? Yeah, we already said it, but if AD had Giannis's fucking motor,
Well, we can say that about a lot of like if Zion had Giannis's motor.
if Zion could stay the fuck away from Chick-fil-A, it'd be different.
If you live in New Orleans and you're going to Chick-fil-A and get that fat, you're fucking dumb when there's all that other stuff.
Bro,
Jumbo,
it's Chick-fil-A
yeah.
Arena, isn't it?
Smoothie King.
No.
Oh, Smoothie King. Yeah, you going to
Oh,
Smoothie King too
smoothie.
much. Yeah. He got a gallon of fucking smoothies he's drinking every day. That's why he can't get on the court.
Well, I need something to wash down these beignets.
That's funny.
It's like, I don't know why every Zion's pregame meal, he always wants a shrimp po' boy and a 6 beignets.
Pot of gumbo and a shampoo boy.
Yeah.
Zion, we played in 20 minutes. He's like, yeah, I'm being TV.
Good. I got time to take a dump.
Just say I got hurt again.
Yeah. My ankle sore or some shit.
As he opens his second pro boy.
I gotta charge my phone so I can go on whatnot. I won another 3 slabs last night for under $10, Nick.
On who? That one guy's?
No. This other guy.
Oh.
This dude named Trey. It's Ryan's Card House or some shit.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got stuff for cheap, dog.
All the time. I got a 9.5 Totodile. What else did I get?
If you're
Oh no, it wasn't. It was going twice. It was going twice. Not Ryan's Card House.
I was gonna say
Oh.
Ryan could have, but
But now I get all my shit, like all my every dollar you spend with going twice gets put into as like a point on your fucking account, and like if you get 50 points, you can grade a card for free. So like,
that's pretty dope.
yeah,
Yeah, if I sell a bunch of stuff tomorrow, you'll probably see my addiction go up. Bro.
yeah. I'm gonna see you drunk in a fucking stream again at 3
Bro,
a.m.
That Scarlet and Violet box I got for $30, it goes for 60.
Yeah. Are you popping that or?
Yeah, no, I'm putting it in as a prize, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing. I don't want to look at a Pokemon card for at least a month, bro.
Unless you sell a hell of shit tomorrow, then you want to look at it all day.
If I sell it tomorrow, well, then I got to restock. But
Are you starting at $1? Or?
I don't know, dude. I mean, if I start at $1 and I sell everything, that's $600. But it's not really a big investment. Most of my cards in there, some of my cards are worth $30 in there.
Yeah.
It's all my tops and everything. So like the cheapest card's $1. The most expensive cards, I have like some tops Charizards that go for like $50. I got slabs in there. Like there's like 12 slabs in there.
Oh, for real?
Like a Blastoise, a Mewtwo, a Charizard, and so I think I'm gonna do like 4. The lowest I'll go is like 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just start it at $3,
Yeah.
and then let people bid if they want it. I'll be back. Hold up.
I want to get some freaking basketball cards and start Be like, all right, got a Pascal Siakam card. Here we go. $1,
I'll pay you.
$1.
I'll pay you to take it.
Rookie card. New Mexico State card.
$1. Sold to the guy for free. Eh?
You get a Pascal Siakam card and you see a username in there that says "not Zach."
It's gonna be
He wins. He's like, you can keep that shit. Make sure you keep that shit.
Hell no, I wouldn't. I would actually get the card and like burn it or something in front of
What
you.
if it turns out Zach's actually like a diehard Siakam fan?
Right, he's a closet Pascal Siakam fan.
Yeah, he has like a shrine.
Well,
He goes in the
those
other
are-
room. He goes in the other room. He's like, "I'm sorry, Pascal. I didn't mean anything I said about you."
He's like a little baby doll. He's-
just looking in the mirror, doing his one move between the legs.
My Lord and Savior Pascal. I didn't mean anything. I had to be a hard ass.
On your back, you have a bunch of tattoos.
What the heck is this shit? Calvin, did you see the rankings for QBs in fantasy football this year?
Nah.
They have
What do you do?
Justin Fields as a top 5.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me, bro. After the season you had,
What is Russian?
right? I mean, rushing quarterbacks always place high. I'm sure Lamar's in there too.
Lamar's 6 behind him.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that
Those
one.
weapons, they expect him to pass the ball a little bit more.
I'm gonna post my way too early fantasy rankings.
It says
next week.
Mahomes, Allen, Hurts, Burrow, and then Fields. And
Be the
then-
first damn article we put up on that site.
Man, I have a sneaky suspicion
ready?
Herbert's gonna do
Yeah,
well.
it's been ready.
What the size rating?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to tell Chi-Chi then so she can.
What's the domain gonna be?
Huh?
What's the domain?
Hold on. Let me.
At tittytwister.com.
What?
I don't know.
The Mile High Club.
Man, screw Justin Herbert. Dude lost in all my seasons.
What the fuck is this Chinese shit?
Who's Max Christie? Oh, that's that dude that was in that Disney movie.
What?
Max Christie?
Woman,
Deshaun Watson at 9? Yuck.
Ugh. Yeah, why is there a Clinton thumbs up?
Richardson got to be up there somewhere.
Somebody said Lamar Jackson's going to be one of the worst quarterbacks this year.
Anthony Richardson?
And then said Geno Smith will be better.
You know what?
Bullsh.
Actually, in one of my keeper leagues, I'm like, should I keep Jonathan Taylor because he shot the bed last year? But like,
Cowboys
does Anthony
fans.
Richardson help or hurt his value?
I think it hurts it.
Because he's a running court, because he could run it.
Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
They're like, how the hell is Dak not in the top 10?
Huh.
Would you put Dak in your top 10, Zach?
They had him last year.
For interceptions?
Top 10 people who piss me off in this world, yeah.
No, I'm talking about like top 10 like QBs this year. Like,
No, thank you.
somebody said top 5.
They're retarded. I'll tell you, that's why we look at them like they got an illness.
Oh man.
Oh, we got the .org.
Yeah. Couldn't get .com. Sadly.
Yeah, I feel like a professional. We're a nonprofit.
What are we hosting it on? Like WordPress?
WordPress. Yeah.
Oh shit! So if I start writing stuff
Yeah, bro. Absolutely.
for more content,
Yeah, I get you the login, or I'll send you login credentials too, so you can just go in and post whenever.
I might start doing team obituaries.
Hell yeah.
I'll write an article on why Dallas Cowboys suck.
I'm gonna do a bunch of clickbait articles like why the Hornets are 3 moves away from the title.
That actually might be a good one.
I was about to say, you tricked me into watching it or reading it.
Zach would be so mad. He'd be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Click on it. They'd be like,
This motherfucker said resign Rozier. What the fuck?
The first move is move to Vegas. The second move is win the lottery, and then Jordan sells the team, and that's amazing.
That'll work. That'll work.
That actually would be kind of funny if it was just a sarcastic article.
That's what that's what we should kind of like dice up the teams and everything and try to rebuild every team to win a championship next year as an article. That'd be kind of fun.
Or how many moves away are each team from a title? And the Hornets would be like 15.
More than that.
Steal Steph Curry from Golden State.
Rob a bank.
Rob a bank.
Get Wes Bridges out of prison.
I know these fools ain't.
Was that Kuminga for 3?
I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're still a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah. I missed when the Lakers were up by 5 in this game.
I forgot they were even up.
Oh, yeah, the first quarter.
That was Kuminga for 3. Man, it was some motherfucker earlier talking about why Kuminga ain't in the game. And
Yeah, that was me, bro.
Sure looks like that guy was right.
That was me, bro. It's lad bingo. That's how this about.
I think if like the Lakers at least get like at least 5 more rebounds, they can turn the tide in this game.
Oh yeah, well I had gas today. Oh, I thought we were talking about shit that's not real.
You know it's bad. Whatever they're Jeff Van Gundy and they were talking about their families and everything.
Can you imagine if they played? Like, what if they played games 2 and 3? And this is the shit you think of when the game's out of hand. If they played games 2 and 3 back to back, like continuous score though.
Oh,
Start game 2 and the Lakers have 4 more quarters, but they're still down 30.
It could be that way. I don't think
like
Anthony
that.
Davis figured it out.
Can you imagine what that would change strategy wise though if you're playing
Ooh.
96 minutes like in one night? LeBron sits out like a quarter.
Well, then what happens with overtime then? Does overtime just carry into the next game and then whoever wins that wins too?
Well, it would only go to overtime if it was tied after 8 quarters.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, a whole 8-quarter game.
I saw a question that says, in a game 7, would you rather watch your team get blown out or lose the game on a heartbreaking buzzer beater?
Heartbreaking buzzer beater.
I'd rather watch a heartbreaking buzzer beater.
I don't know. When the Bucks lost last year, the Celtics just got destroyed. I was like, at least by like the 3rd quarter, I could accept it. Like the season's over. Where the heartbreaking buzzer beater is like, we got this. We're gonna move on. Oh shit, we're done. Like honestly, I'd rather take how they lost to Boston than how they lost to Miami.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it, right? Then you get to be fucking mad as fuck while the game's still happening, right? Like that's depressing as hell. Versus I just get hit with this one moment of sadness where I get a little bit of time where I gotta accept it and move the fuck on.
But then there's the what ifs. Then you have
What if we would have guarded them this way?
Yeah, like all these things that could have been different. Where if you get your shit kicked out of you, it's like,
But I just feel like no question can explain why you got your ass whooped, like blown out. You know what I mean? There's just you gotta talk to yourself about that.
it does open up more questions of like how close we were.
Yeah, I think
I feel like the buzzer beaters are the ones where you have more questions. Like, what if we'd have did this differently or this differently?
Just
Well,
call
the
this
buzzer
fucking
beaters
game,
brings up
bro.
questions about the game. Like we should have
Double
done.
the damn towel. Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.
Bless
Did
you.
you
and
sneeze
the
into your
team.
elbow?
Huh?
Did you sneeze into your elbow?
No, I got a towel right here.
Well, you didn't have that in your hand when you just spit everywhere.
No, it was right in front of me, dummy.
Bro, he does
That's how
have to
COVID
be
started.
bro.
No, that was from Rudy Gobert touching mics.
Ugh, why is he touching your mic?
What the fuck?
You're the one
Touching
that
my mic.
sneezed. You're the one that sneezed.
Ain't Thurman like Jack?
I started Kobe is what you saying?
No, you said it.
You think I'm over there in China?
I don't know
That's
what you
crazy.
make your wings out of, bro.
Okay, fair enough. Don't wonder why your dog went missing. Chill out.
Somebody did steal a dog from me when I was in the 7th grade.
They didn't steal it. They ate it.
No, because ain't no Chinese people around here. I mean, that was racially insensitive, but you get the gist of the joke. It was a really expensive dog, and I wonder what happened to it. It was actually 2 dogs, 2 Cocker Spaniel.
Oh, shit, Nate Thurman is jacked. Did you see that picture they just showed?
Huh?
No?
Former Warrior Hall of Famer Nate Thurman. He died in 2016, but he was fucking jacked, especially for a player back then. In the 60s, 70s.
Hey, can we re-sign Mercedes Lewis, please? Because what?
I like Mercedes. No, I like Mercedes Lewis, but like,
You honestly, you don't like Big Dog.
just drafted too tight end. Oh, why the fuck did Rodgers now get a haircut now that he's sitting courtside MSG?
But he
Well, 'cause now
looks
he's
so
a-
uncomfortable.
He
looks-
does, doesn't he?
He was sitting next to Sauce Gardner, and I know that look. It was like, man, I'm already sick of this bitch. Like, where the fuck can I leave her at?
Because he really did embrace like the small town Wisconsin, like he could just like let loose, and now he's like in the polar opposite. You can tell he's trying to fit in, but
And that media is gonna eat him alive.
and all the Jets players are like, "Oh, I'm like starstruck to be around him." I'm like, "You guys are professionals." Like I know he's
Right, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, but like that doesn't matter. Dude, he's a football player, bro. Get over it.
I mean, you're still like 3rd in your division.
I mean, you say that, but how would you behave if he was standing in front of you?
Oh, I'd freak the fuck out. I'm not.
Yeah. Right, I'm not a fucking running back for the New York Jets, bro.
I saw Jabari Parker at the Milwaukee Museum back when he was with the Bucks, and this was back when, I mean, when they had Jabari, they weren't doing much shit. So me and my friends were like, "Is that Jabari Parker?" And he was like with his girl. So we're like, I didn't want to be like that guy, but I was like, I kind of want to go talk to him. So we very quietly like, "Hey, you're Jabari, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." We took. He was super nice about it and like super cool. Probably because we didn't make a scene. When I've thought about it, like, I don't know, like I feel like you should give athletes some space, but at the same time, like,
Bruh.
but like if I saw Giannis somewhere, I'd be like,
James
so-
McCrean, bro.
Here in Houston, like we see athletes all the time and people just walk by them.
Yeah, it's like, who gives a fuck?
Like I
Yeah.
remember I was downtown for a Rockets thing and I saw some rappers and everything and people like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Yeah, it's cool. I'm just gonna." It's hot as hell out here, dog. I'm trying to find some AC.
wait, is Tom Holland dating Zendaya?
Mm-mm.
I don't keep up with celebrity couples, but they're at the game together.
Yeah, I think they're.
Who?
Spider-Man and Euphoria.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
they've been dating. Yeah.
Spider-Man and Euphoria. You say that, and Nick's like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
I mean, I didn't hear the names at first, but I know them by their names. Yeah, but they've been dating for like 2 years now, I think.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, they've been dating for almost 2 years. You know that shit.
We learned something. That's a part of the SLG Entertainment, James. No, just kidding.
Lifestyle. All right, that's my article.
What?
I'm gonna write about them as a couple. They're 3 moves away from marriage.
What Zendaya and Tom Holland have to do to get married?
Somebody would read it for sure. Like,
And how that relates to the Charlotte Hornets.
How Spider-Man and the girl from Euphoria getting married leads to the Charlotte Hornets winning a championship?
I'd
I
read
know.
that.
That article would probably bang, low key.
Yeah,
The first comment's gonna be like, "Make this into a video." Hey,
We have Zach talk over it.
I mean, I
Saying
could
fuck
write
a
it. There's
line.
very not. It would have to. It'd be like those conspiracy theories that like take the truth and bend it as much as it can be bent.
This is
I-
right here. His
I'd probably
uncle-
find a tie where like Tom Holland's uncle worked for Michael Jordan, or like.
Michael Jordan had an illegitimate son. I believe that to be Tom Holland.
And Zendaya's aunt grew up in Charlotte, and she worked as a staff at Bobcats. Make it happen.
I hate to
I
tell
would
you,
love
Lakers
that.
fans, but I believe the next game or two is probably going to go the same way.
Nope.
I think they're going to split at the Staples Crypto Center.
I think Lakers are 3-1, and then they lose 2, and then we go Game 6 and Lakers win.
That's why we make fun of y'all, because y'all say shit like that.
How is that stupid?
That's ridiculous to think that y'all are finna go home and beat them 2 times
You never know.
after a game like this.
And they're a bad road team, the Warriors are. I think the Lakers win the next one, Warriors win the next one. I think it basically just goes back and forth until Game 7.
I think
All right, well, Lakers won first, so therefore we win Game 7. I'm fine with that.
Lakers are winning 3 in a row right here.
3 what?
3 games in a row.
Let's go, baby. Hell yeah, Zach. Nick, whatever the fuck your
Yeah,
name
you
is.
can give out. You know what? Nah. You know what?
I
No.
was about to go faux and win the.
Nah, I honestly think
Faux.
Anthony Davis is gonna go home. He's gonna play NBA 2K. He's gonna win 3 games in a row.
Okay. I mean, if the Lakers are playing 8v5 out there, then yeah, they're gonna lose. But
Nah, I think.
All right, tomorrow
the-
Boston's going to win that. We all said
What does Anthony Davis do next game?
play.
There's a very real possibility that it's the same because the Jermichael Green start makes Kerr look like a genius.
So he struggles again.
I think
Mhm.
I think it's going to be somewhere in between. I
Yeah,
guess
I
probably.
think he's gonna have like 24 and 12.
Yeah, I was going to say 20 and 12, yeah. And it just depends what the other guys contribute.
Yeah, Austin Reeves is gonna have to drop 20 next game.
But like the Warriors
That's-
aren't going to shoot this well from 3 on the road.
With what that team is dependent on Anthony Davis, like 24 and 12 is not enough.
You're not wrong.
Which is almost unfair because that's a good.
It's a great stat line.
It's a fair stat line if we all come to agreement that Anthony Davis just is not that guy.
Okay.
If Giannis had 24 and 12, we would just be like, oh, well, he showed up. When Giannis goes
If Giannis had 24 and 12, I'd be like, oh, Giannis wasn't actually being aggressive tonight.
exactly, because when Giannis is aggressive, that 24 and 12 turns into 42 and 21.
Right.
Yeah.
27 points, 36 seconds.
The difference is Giannis will do it today, and he'll probably do it in Game 3 and Game 4, and Anthony Davis will do it today, and you're not really sure when it's going to show up again.
Next season.
Probably.
It's too bad if they wasted a good LeBron start.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Don't say
LeBron.
they. Anthony Davis wasted it.
Because yeah.
But also, LeBron had 2 points in the second half, so let's not act like it's all on AD.
yeah, I like how ESPN showed that right after I said that. It's like, thanks.
I mean, they both pretty much in the second half. That whole team in the second just kind of shut the bed. Well, this game's over.
Yup, let's get the fuck up out of here.
All right, NBA fans, you made it to this point. Make sure you like, subscribe to the network. We got
I
you
told
covered
you.
on everything. Make sure you check us out on our Facebook right there on the QR code. You can just scan it and it'll take you right to it. That being said, we are out. Let's go Denver Nuggets.